Hello everybody, it is good to see you again. This is Kevin Sue and welcome Sue family to a stream on this Wednesday morning or Wednesday afternoon depending on your time zone. It's very good to see you and very nice of you to join us. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome everyone. Hello. And yeah, it's a GeoGuessr stream. Surprise, right? I had to cancel the Sunday streams because unfortunately there's just been too much stuff going on. So in the near future, all the Sunday streams will be canceled. So that does drop us down to once a week for GeoGuessr, unfortunately. But you know, we're gonna see how this goes. Unfortunately, I think that next week I might not be able to do GeoGuessr. I think so. So I do apologize, but yes, welcome everyone. I want to go ahead and say hello to everyone as we get started. Hello P23, it's very good to see you. How you doing, my European friend? I understand that you are in school. No worries, school's very important. School's very important, but I just want you to know that you know, just keep going, keep at it. You got this. Have you been playing in a lot of Sea of Thieves lately? And Willie, of course I remember you. You like extra meat. You like an extra meat pizza, usually with ham. So it's good to see you, Willie, and welcome to the stream. How you been as well, Willie? How's life going for you? And yeah, it's good to see you. How's life? Okay. But anyway, yeah, we're just starting with our GeoGuessr stream. Surprise. You know, I think that GeoGuessr is one of the most popular games. One of the most popular games that I've ever streamed, but not necessarily the most popular in the world. But diverse world is generally what we do. We do no move, no time limit, and then we just get started. But yeah, it's good to see all of you. Oh my gosh, wow, this is an interesting map. This is a Gen 2 camera. We're so high up. Why are we so high up? This is so ridiculous. Wow. But yeah, it's good to see everyone. You know, I it's generally on a school day. I would not be watching a stream or saying hello to anyone. Back when I was in school, I had a cell phone, but we're not talking about these smartphones. They were barely around when I was in school. We're talking about dumb phones, basically. I mean, yeah, sure, Blackberries existed, but what kid had a Blackberry? I'm sure there were some out there, but you probably had to be like rich kind of person for a kid to have a Blackberry. So, oh, pardon me. But yeah, hello Chubbs, welcome to the stream. How you been? Hi Chubbs. Bunny Bob, hello to you. How you been, Bunny Bob? Aw, beloved, you guys are so kind. Heart to all of you. And then hello to you, HK, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Okay, we're just getting started for some GeoGuessr, and yeah, you're all welcome to join us. But yes, hey Dusk, my friend, it's good to see you, Dusk. How you been, Dusk? Oh yeah, let me just give you a shout out for my friend Dustin. Also plays Chatguessr, GeoGuessr, really cool, very solid guy. You know, check out his streams. Give him a follow. He plays a lot of good Chatguessr, a lot of good games. He's very smart, plays maps. But yeah, give him a follow. Hi Dusk, and I'm glad that you've been doing great, Jubs. I'm glad you're doing great. I've been doing good. I'm just you know, just getting started. We're doing a stream, and we're living life. By the way, the sun is to our south, guys. Sun is to our south, and I have no idea. This camera seems extremely high up. Does this camera not seem like extremely tall to you? Like, I've heard of low cam, right? You've heard low cam. You see that in Japan, but high cam, it almost feels like well, this is not like an actual GeoGuessr, official GeoGuessr, but it clearly is because we're here. Wow, I feel like we're so tall. Gen 2 camera, and there really isn't much to go off, unfortunately. We're just kind of in the middle of nowhere, so yeah. Hard round to start off. Yeah, I know, Dusk. There are no signs, and any signs that we might see in the distance would be blurred out in a Gen 2 camera. So I think you're just gonna have to use the fact that we're in the northern hemisphere and we look to be in some sort of less tropical area, right? It definitely looks like it's more of a more northern, much more northern kind of climate, though not too much northern. There's some trees here that look like they're not pines, but not too many. They're mostly pine trees. You got lucky, Dusk. Oh my gosh, Dusk, I can't believe, how did you do that, Dusk? I don't know. This is a very tricky one. 46 kilometers. Jeez Louise, 46 kilometers? 46 kilometers on this? I think the only other clue would be maybe the fact that it's a Gen 2 camera and we're tall cam. And maybe in the mountains to the northeast. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I don't know. But it's good to see you. Hey, Boo, welcome to the stream. Boo, how you been? Boo? Welcome. How's life going for you? Yeah, you could do... Boo, you could have done your homework. You could have done your homework regardless of whether I was streaming or not. But yeah, why'd you guys get your guesses? Why don't you get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds? And then we'll move on because, well, just quite frankly, there isn't really much to go off of here. I could look at a tree. For you. But I don't think so. Unfortunately, you never really see any animals with these kind of nature shots. And I think the reason is because they can hear, like, the car or whatever vehicle this is. And so they basically scatter from the road, right? They basically go away from the noise. It's instinctual. You don't see them go towards the noise unless they're used to it. Unfortunately, you never see any animals. Of course, it could be like a I Spy kind of game. Like, there might be an animal, right? But you'd have to look very closely because they're generally blending in with the brush or something. Hey, Levitating, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, Levitating? Good to see you. Hello. And you were getting distracted. Boo, okay, that's fair enough. I'm not getting distracted. But I am trying to, you know, just play some games and have fun with everyone. 5 seconds, get your guess in, and then we'll move on. But yeah. Guys, question of the day. Question of the day for those of you who are joining us, which is right at the beginning here, is a hot dog. That's right, is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco? What would you classify it as? Would you classify it as a sandwich? Would you classify it as a taco? I've heard arguments both ways. It's really curious on what people, you know, consider. Okay. So let's see here. I guessed Canada, and then Levitating Muzzle. You're also in the United States. I thought that was a pretty good guess, honestly. Up here in the north, we got HK. You're in what are you in Slovakia? You're in Slovakia, but it's Norway. It's Norway. Dust chose Norway. I think it was a lucky guess. It was a tough one. I don't know if anyone really would have gotten it because it's just really tricky. I maybe if you specifically knew those trees, but yeah. I guess in retrospect, it didn't quite look like Canada. Canada has a slightly different. In North America, slightly different trees, and so I should have guessed somewhere that was not America because it wasn't something that looked familiar to me. I've been around northern. I've been around like this kind of area, not that area, but like this coastal area enough to know that it's not quite looks like that. Norway. Good job, Dusk. What a guess. 46 kilometers. Dinghammer, hello. Well, hello, Dinghammer. Thank you so much for the raid. How you been, Dinghammer? Thank you very much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Let's get a shout out. What did you play? Hold on, let me take this out correctly. What did you play? What did you, how was your stream? And welcome everybody. It's very good to see you. Okay, let's see if I think that shout out worked out very well. Yeah, Route 69, nice. Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh my gosh, but hi Dinghammer, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. How's everyone been? Hello. And Osh, welcome to the stream. Osh, my friend, how you been? Wow, another rural location. Jeez, they just get more and more rural as time goes on. I don't know. Possibly Spicy. Hello, Spicy. I'm doing okay. How have you been? Spicy? Oh, but there's more clues here. Okay, so I see, for example, there is an antenna. There's an antenna on the back of this car. There's a small antenna on the back of the car, so that does help us. So, Dinghammer, you did your country streak loaded into a bad location. Oh no, I'm so sorry. That does happen, Dinghammer. You can't help that, right? So you did stage streaks and failed several no-move country streaks. Well. No move can be hard, honestly, if you get unlucky. Stage streaks is pretty fun, but yeah, I'm glad that's a fun stream. So you're playing some GeoGuessr. That's always wonderful. You know, I think that's great, right? As GeoGuessr streamers, we gotta stick together. It's a great game. It's a solid game. I am concerned that there aren't as many people playing GeoGuessr as there were before. But, so we gotta do our best. Yeah, royal places, backs to sides, right? And like, you know, you don't even get something like this, right? So, like, this is rural, but sometimes you don't even get, like, a building, which can be very helpful. I don't know if there are any clues here, honestly, guys. There's like, I don't know. I guess they stuck a pole in here to make sure that let you know there's a ditch. But who knows what there. Doma King, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Same to you, Ding. Thank you, thank you. You guys are all amazing. Yeah. GeoGuessr streamers, group up, assemble. Like the Avengers. We're like the Avengers, but like, you know, geography nerds. So, you think you know where this is, HK? Jeez Louise, that's really cool because I am lost. I am lost. The other thing, maybe this pole might be a clue, but I don't think so. I don't think this is an official bollard. I think someone just stuck a pole in here and painted it black and yellow, which is useful. Don't get me wrong, right? You don't want to necessarily go into a ditch here, right? But I don't think that's like official, you know, some kind of country here. I don't know. Also, this fence has seen better days. There's definitely trees. Looks like a storm went through here. A storm went through here and destroyed a lot of stuff here. So that's not great. Looks pretty though. What kind of fence is this? I was trying to determine if like the type of fence might, you know, be very similar. If it was on kind of an old style fence, I can maybe see it as maybe like something you would see in like the United States. But wait, is that an animal? This looks like a little goat or something. I don't know. This is supposed to be a chicken pen? Yeah, I don't know what that looks like. But I don't think there are any clues here on necessarily what this might be. It looks interesting. It kind of has a frontier feel to it. I do wonder if this is the United States or Canada. Let's look at the trees here. The trees look like they might be in Canada or United States. I don't know. I would guess United States or Canada, but I don't think they have these antennas here. Yeah, with the antennas there, I would think more like Russia. I don't know. Get your guess in within the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. But yeah. Spicy, you've been good? Excellent. I'm so glad that you've been good. And you're working on a code project. Ooh, what kind of code project are you working on, Spicy? You know, tell me about it. Tell us about it. And Boo, any advice on how you can focus easier on homework instead of watching YouTube for 6 straight hours? You say this as you watch my stream instead of doing your homework? Oh my gosh. Here's what I like to do. Actually, Boo. Here's what I like to do. Okay? When I have to do something, when I have to work on something, but I don't necessarily want to just focus straight on the work. Sometimes I'm working on something and I get focused, but I make a deal with myself. Every part that I complete, I get to watch a little bit of a YouTube video, right? So I basically like, okay, get through this section, and then you can watch like, you know, a few minutes, right? Or a minute, right? Depending on how, you know, what you feel, how much you feel you deserve. So you do a section, then you watch a YouTube video, like, or, you know, a few minutes or something, okay? And then afterwards, you're back and doing the work. Hey, it's our friend Finland! Hi, Finland! Oh my gosh, Finland, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, everyone! Monkey, good to see you! Jesse, Scope, good to see you, everyone! Wow! Oh my gosh, you guys are all fantastic. Thank you much for the raid, guys. You guys are brilliant. Did I get a shout out to our friend Finland? Oh my gosh, wonderful person, great streamer. If you're not following Finland, you gotta follow Finland. First of all, Finland streams not only GeoGuessr, but Call of Duty and Warzone. Finland is from the state of California, but is Finnish, and is just a wonderful, amazing streamer. Check him out. Really just awesome. How he's doing, Finland? But yeah. Welcome everybody, welcome everyone. Yeah, Finland is one of the best GeoGuessr players in the world. Definitely top 100 right there. So you definitely got to check out their channel. It just real solid. It's real solid. So yeah. But yeah, good to see everyone. Yeah, Seahawks, good to see you. Welcome. And oh, Monkey Ball, that's so nice of you. I'm doing away, Sco. Good to see you. And Spicy, your team said you can make your own project, so you only have to be creative. Okay, so you're working on a Discord bot that can ping you. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that. And yeah, so yeah, we're just playing some Chatguessr if you guys want to get in. ! CG. Very straightforward to play along. And how was your stream, by the way, Finland? How's your stream? What did you play? What did you do? Thank you for the raid. I always gotta remember that, right? As streamers, when someone raids you, you gotta be polite. You gotta be polite, because if you're not polite, well, I don't even know what to say to that. I really don't know. You know, I'd feel like an idiot. But yeah, welcome. And yeah, Finland does deserve it. Finland does deserve all the attention. Finland is a fantastic streamer. Good guy. And just a solid person. Hello, Arslan. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Arslan? How you feeling? You know, you had tested positive for the coronavirus. How are you feeling? Exactly. And yeah, good to see everyone. Good to see you all. You guys are all fantastic. Welcome. Let's see. So you're playing Warzone was a blender tonight. You said to send the chat to someone positive. Oh no, I'm so sorry that Warzone was really rough. 5 seconds, guys. Get your guess and we'll move on. I know that you guys are waiting for you playing your Chatguessr. You want me to continue. So 5 seconds, we'll move on. I'm gonna stick with my guess. So I'm sorry that Warzone was so rough. And yeah, well, I guess this is kind of a positive stream, right? We're all just kind of encouraging each other. But you know what? Just because Warzone was rough today, it doesn't mean it'll be rough next time. Okay? Plus, it's the law of averages. It's the law of averages, right? A rough Warzone one day means a less rough Warzone the next time. So guys, tune into Finland's next stream. Next Call of Duty Warzone stream, right? And then it'll be a good one. The stream is always good, but it'll be a good set of matches, right? You'll see like some really excellent domination there. That's all I'm saying. A law of averages. That's how it works. I know it's technically not how that works, but just go with me on this. Thank you, Finn. That's nice of you. Okay, let's see where we're at. Russia was not correct, but at least we're all in Europe, so that's really good. I'm in Russia. We got HK Denmark, Levitating Muzzle. You chose Spain, and then the top 3 are Dusk in Turkey. Wow, you went to Turkey, Dusk. I would think that would be too far south, but that's pretty good. Sia Doubt, you're in Slovenia, and Dovahkiin, you are the closest. You're in Czechia, and we're actually in Romania. Just kind of in the middle of nowhere on the 1R freeway. A little bit. Where's the nearest town? Let me a little south of Poiana Horea. Yeah, that was a tricky one. I don't know. I do not know how. I don't think that was an easy one to guess. Okay, this one might be a little bit easier. And Arson, you're very sick because of it? Oh no, Arson, I'm so sorry. What are your symptoms? I'm so sorry. Are you resting? I hope that, please be well. Please be well. I'm so sorry that you're sick from the coronavirus. That's rough. It affects people differently. That looks like the sun to me right there, to the southwest. So maybe we're in the northern hemisphere. Okay. And, this might be a little bit more useful looking this way. Oh, thank you very much, Gabriel, for the follow. Really appreciate Gabriel. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think actually looking on this side might be a little bit more useful than that side. We got a guy walking his dog. That's cute. Always good to walk dogs. I think this might be the bigger issue here. See, these are like Chinese characters. They look like Chinese characters to me. So that's somebody's name. Right? Chinese characters is straightforward, right? And in Asia, right? Because that's how you write your name. You don't use Latin characters. For example, my family name. There are multiple Sues. There's multiple Sues in China. Well, and there's multiple Sues in the United States too. But the real question is, do we spell our Chinese character name? Right? Do we use the exact same Chinese characters? Because if we do use the same Chinese characters, we're from the same family. And if we don't use the same Chinese characters, even though our names sound the same, right, it's not exactly the same name, right? And the interesting part is with Chinese, your character could be pronounced differently, but still technically be correct depending on your dialect. Does that make sense, right? So, Su could be like she in another province in China, at least in the old days. And they technically would both be correct. They would technically both be correct as a name because the character is the same. It's just the pronunciation is different. Very different in more Western countries, right? Where the pronunciation is quite critical in terms of the name. And the spelling isn't necessarily as important, but then again, everyone uses Latin characters, so I don't know. But if you spell my last name in like using Japanese characters, okay, let me say that. If you spell my first name using Japanese character, my first name is Kevin, right? That's an Irish name. It has no Chinese character associated with it technically. If you spell my first name with like Japanese characters, for example, it doesn't really have a direct translation from Latin characters to Japanese characters, but you would see the idea would be to try to get the pronunciation as close as possible, right? And that's a very Western style kind of way of doing things, right? You want to get the pronunciation as close as possible, even though the spelling is not technically correct because it's not Latin characters. But the pronunciation matters. I don't know. That's just an interesting thing to me. Guys, go get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds. If there's anything you want me to look at in particular, let me know. You're all welcome to join us. Gabriel, I'm glad that you're here. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thumbs up to you. Exclamation point CG. It does look like an Asian country to me. It does look like some sort of Asian country to me. I've been looking actually for some clues. But the style, the architecture looks very Asian. Do you see that? Very kind of an Asian style architecture. Especially if you look something like a building like this. With the roofs kind of just hanging out like that. There's a very diagonal. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It just looks very Asian to me. You wouldn't necessarily see, but there's some more Western style influences. I think like this paneling kind of is a Western style influence. Obviously, this is not even a house. This is some kind of storage container. What country this is specifically, I was looking for clues, but otherwise I really can't tell. Is this a low camera? I think this camera might be a low camera. Yeah, I think this is a low cam, although I could be wrong. I'm just trying to see, are there mountains anywhere around here? I don't see any mountains. Maybe I wonder if there's yeah, I have no idea. I will probably guess some Asian country, but I'm not entirely sure which Asian country I'd be guessing. And I don't really see any clues otherwise. So yeah, you're from the Philippines? Oh, that's so wonderful, Gabriel. The Philippines. How's the weather in the Philippines? How's the weather in the Philippines? You know what's going on in the United States? 5 seconds. If I already said that, I do apologize. 5 seconds. In the United States, we're experiencing a lot of cold weather lately. A lot of snow just blanketing the country. From the Rocky Mountains to the southern United States, we got a lot of snow in the Northeast. Just a lot of cold weather everywhere. It doesn't affect me so much because I'm on the West Coast, right? So all the snow is to the east of the Rockies. I'm on the west of the Rockies. And also, you know, Southern California, you just don't get snow down here. Not unless you're like in the mountains, which I'm not. And when I mean mountains, I mean tall mountains. I'm not talking about like the slow mountains, which you can, you know, be in. Technically, you can be around here, but the tall mountains. So, yeah. Some people in the United States, they don't have a lot of school. The school's canceled because they don't have a. There's just no. It's gonna be blocking everyone in. It was Japan. It was low camera. I was kind of looking for some other clues, maybe some more of language, maybe some of those barrier stuff. But low camera was probably the only clue there. Sorry, HK was not quite in China itself. It was in Japan. What we got here? We got Ding, you are to the north. Dovahkiin, you're to the south. Then the top three are myself, Dusk, and Sea of Doubt. Welcome to Stream C. Good to see you. You are the closest. We are actually in the Chiba Prefecture. In a town called Shirako. We're a little bit east of Shirako. Wow, we're close to the Pacific Ocean. Wow, close to the Pacific Ocean and the river. In fact, if we just went a little bit north, we could have saw the Nabaki River, and then which flows out into the Pacific Ocean. That must be a pretty busy river, don't you think? You'd use that for goods or anything? I don't know. I guess it depends on how big the river is. And then yeah, we're just kind of in this, I think, residential district. This is probably like the farmland we saw, and then just a bunch of houses. So yeah, kind of hard to see, kind of hard to make out. Maybe if we were a little bit closer to the center of the city or the coast, we could figure things out. Hey, another area though. So yeah, it's always sunny in the Philippines or something like that, Ding. I'm glad that it's sunny there. I'm glad it's sunny. Sunny is wonderful. And yeah. And it's 3:41 there, but you thought you'd survive. Plenty, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by, Plenty. Have you had any good chicken lately, Plenty? You did say you like chicken. And Haver, good to see you. Welcome as well, Haver. How you been? Stream's going well, Plenty. Okay, so let me just scroll around, guys, just to kind of take a look here on what we have around. Fascinating. Okay, looks like cars drive on the left. See how this car here, it drives on the left. These cars seem to drive on the left. Left driving car, but they speak English, I think. Weekly meeting, parish center, every Tuesday. Way Ego, 5:30 p.m. Something, something, something. Every Wednesday. Way and Go. Okay, and this is Unislim. Oh, okay. And this says Edinburgh Parish Center. There's a phone number here, 046-973-3311. Okay, Edinburgh Prayer Center. So I guess we're kind of by like a church or some kind of religious thing. Okay. Cars drive on the left. What does this sign say? Something light. We really can't make out of it. Edinburgh, though. Edinburgh. That might be a big clue for those of you trying to 5K it. Not everyone wants to 5K it, but Edinburgh sounds like a city name to me. I mean that's a big clue there. So sometimes it rains in Philippines. Yeah, fair enough. I don't. Do you guys like the rain? Do you guys like the rain? What's your favorite kind of weather? I don't know if I necessarily like the rain, but listening to rain can be very calming, right? If you're indoors, it can be very calming. I used to also like to step in puddles as a kid. My shoes would get wet, my socks would get wet, but that doesn't mean I didn't like stepping in the puddles. Less so nowadays as an adult. Less so me liking getting my socks wet. Not as fun anymore. Looks like they're enrolling boys and girls somewhere in this school here. I think rain, just being able to hear rain is very calming. Last December you're hit by a typhoon. Ooh, I'm sorry, Gabriel. That's rough. Yeah. You like the rain? You like the rain, Boo? Yeah. Rain can be a lot of fun. You love the rain, have her minus number. Go out in short in winter. Oh, and you like it when it's cold, but you like shorts in the winter? Have her. It's freezing. It's freezing outside. Now, unless you live in a warm place. If you live in a warm place, then yeah, sure, you go out in shorts in the winter. It'll be cold, but maybe not too cold. But still, wintertime. Sharp, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you for joining us, Sharp. Welcome to the stream. So yeah. But yes. And it's cold and sound. You like it? That's what you like about the rain? Oh my gosh. P23, welcome back. Okay, so the clues, guys, here's what I think the clues are. Okay, one, we're driving on the left side of the road. We drive on the left side of the road. Also, there's white lines on the center with yellow on the end here, so that's interesting. They speak English. It's an English-speaking country. It says Edinburgh here, Edinburgh Parish Center. And notice how they're spelling it with the T-R-E. T-R-E. That's a British style of English spelling, right? A British style English. That's not an American English. In America, we spell it T-E-R, right? C-E-N-T-E-R. We would not reverse these two letters here. So probably a former British colony or Britain. One of those two. Sun. Actually, let's look at where the sun is. Sun looks like to our southeast. But it's overcast day, so it might be very tricky. But I think we might be in the north. So some place that uses British spelling, probably speaks English, British spelling, is in the north and might drive on the left side of the road. That narrows it down quite significantly. Slimoy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Slimoy. How's life going for you? Canada drives on the right side. Canada drives on the right side. In fact, in the Americas, everyone in the Americas, except for maybe like an island or two, drives on the right. So basically eliminate Americas. The entire American continents, eliminate them. We drive on the right here. We drive on the correct side of the road. I'm sorry for those of you who live in the United Kingdom, I'm so sorry. But I blame you guys. I blame you guys for making it so that some people drive on the left side of the road. Like this, right? Everyone else drives on the right. Except for those crazy Brits and their colonies. They drive on the left side of the road. And we could have lived in a world. We could have lived in a world where everyone drove on the right side of the road. And when I say right, I mean both in terms of the right direction and the correct way. But the United Kingdom had to do things differently, and they had colonies all over the place. And so now we have a lot of places all over the world that drives on the left. I don't know why Canada drives on the right and not on the left, because they were a British colony for a very long time. But maybe it's because they were so close to the United States that we kind of influenced them. We are a very big neighbor to Canada. We might be Canada's only neighbor, if I think about it. Get your guesses in with the next 30 seconds. We'll move on. Sorry if I said it already. But yeah. But yes, if for anyone who wanted to fight a 5K, I think that Edinburgh is probably the big clue there. Nice looking place here. Yeah, I know, right? People drive on the left side. Crazy. Slimo and Gladys, you're doing good. And can you go to the Netherlands? I mean, The Netherlands are in Europe, right? And we're is everything still? Are people allowed from the travel from America to Europe? I have no idea. I have no idea. Yeah, definitely made by a left-handed guy. Right, plenty. Yeah. It's possible, Slomoy. It's possible. It's very difficult to determine where you might be. Where you might be. But Slomoy, you don't want to kind of give it away. You don't want to kind of give it away exactly. I do think United Kingdom. It is a British colony or Britain itself. They drive on the left. They speak English and they use this weird kind of British spelling. Yeah, I think it's very straightforward here. No, you have to go. Fair enough, P23. Take care. Have a good one. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Reporter. Good to see you. My day's going well. How's your day going? Okay, guys. 5 seconds and I press this button. Sorry for those of you who have just been waiting a long time. But yeah, I just had a rant about the people in the United Kingdom who basically made everyone drive on the left side of the road. I mean, that happens. Lost man. Welcome, Nita. Welcome to the stream as well. How's life going for you? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah. Oh my goodness, good to see everyone. Yeah, it looks pretty rainy, a little overcast. Yeah, I don't know if I'd like to live here. But they do speak English, so that would be helpful, right? English is really the only language I speak, so quite useful. Okay. It was not England. It was not England. It was not even the United Kingdom. Oh, I should have thought about that. Ireland. We're in Ireland, guys. Okay. So I messed that up a lot. I was in the wrong country. There's myself and Sharpie, Las Manitos, Haver, and Slamoy. We're on the islands here from England all the way up to Scotland. Then we got people who correctly guessed Ireland. I don't know how you guys figured out Ireland over the United Kingdom. What gave that away to you guys? We got Ciudad, you're in first place. Ding, you got second. Nice work, guys. Good job. Ireland, they also drive on the left. They drive on the left in Ireland, and they speak English. So I guess that would make a lot of sense, right? It could very much be similar to, it could look like the United Kingdom, but not necessarily the United Kingdom. Edinburgh. There's the city of Edinburgh, right? We talked about Edinburgh, and then here was the religious thing. Here it is. The St. Mary's Catholic Church. And there's the parish of Edinburgh. It is a Catholic parish. Okay. I was thinking it was not a Catholic parish, right? If there was more of a Catholic presence, I would have guessed probably more towards Ireland, because there's a big Catholic population in Ireland, I believe. Although maybe I'm wrong. But it's not necessarily there's not a big Catholic presence, as big a Catholic presence in the United Kingdom. I believe it's the Church of England, which I guess would be very similar, honestly, now that I think about it. Although maybe I shouldn't say stuff like that. And maybe not that similar. R42 Road. And yeah, just kind of everywhere. Where was there's a pizza place. Yeah. Ireland. Maybe I should look for the license plates, right? You could have seen the blue license plates for the European Union, because Ireland's part of the European Union. I don't know. The plates? See, you knew it, Decamer. I was not looking at the plates. That's darn it. And you guys wear yellow plates? Yeah, you guys figured that out. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing great, Mr. Reporter. Welcome. They do incredible sausages. How incredible are these sausages, Haver? How incredible are the sausages? Let me know about that. Oh, this says Meadow Heaven. Not metal, but metal, but meadow. But yeah, UK has yellow rear plates. Yeah, sometimes you just have to, sometimes you have to dox yourself. If you want, sometimes, if one day you're gonna get your city, and you're just gonna have to be like, I'm gonna dox myself because I want that 5K. Yeah. Well, you think the Irish accent is weird and slimy? Ooh. That's a hot take. But yeah, you figured out from the plates, the dairy. Wait, is dairy only in Ireland? Ireland? I don't know. I've never been to Europe. And you changed your nick last month. Interesting. What was your nickname before? Was it Las Moss, or was it a different nickname? Las Manitos. And you added something near Derry, so click the area. Ding. I think that's reasonable. Good job. Yeah, I don't know anything about Derry. This is very tricky. Okay, first off, I see that there's yellow line down the center. There's a yellow line down the center of the road here, okay? Yellow line in the center is, so if you guys know your road meta, that might help. And let's see, do we see any flags here? I'm trying to see if we could find any flags. You know what I'm saying? Because if we see a flag, that might be able to give us away like the location. But I don't see anything, which is very interesting. Which is very interesting. I'm looking. But I don't see it. And definitely has an interesting kind of look to it. But I don't see any flags on any of these houses. Yeah, this might not be any flags around here, which might give away the location. Also, look at how these mailboxes are lined up. It's very interesting. They put all these mailboxes next to each other. That's very, I think distinctive. I think that's distinctive. Lincolnshire sausages are the bomb. I'll have to try them. I have to try some Lincolnshire sausages. How do you normally eat your Lincolnshire sausages, Haver? What do you put like onions on them? How do you cook them? Do you grill them? Like, do you put them in a bun like a hot dog? What's the proper way of eating a Lincolnshire sausage? And there's no shot that Google cars lands in your country, Slime Boy. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, Dyke Diverse World. And your goal is to get the least amount of points, Mr. Reporter. Well, good luck on that. You got 6. You're not quite at 0, but you can do that. And hey, Asterisk, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Asterisk. Okay, guys, let me tell you what I think is the big clue. First, sun is to the southwest. So I think we're in the northern hemisphere, okay? Yellow line in the center. The yellow line is located in a few locations in the world. Let me explain what locations are. First, yellow line is located in the Americas, except in certain locations in Chile, okay? But generally, yellow line down the center is in the Americas. In Europe, you see the yellow line in Norway, Finland, and Madagascar. Madagascar, I know, is not in Europe, but I'm just going to count it there. And then, of course, you see the yellow line down the center in a lot of Asian countries. A lot of Asian countries have yellow down the center. So the real question is, do you think we're in an Asian country? Do you think we're in Europe or Madagascar, or do you think we're in the Americas, right? I think a big clue for determining the region might be the fact that this is in English here. It says Meadow Haven, right? Now they use English in other countries in Asia. Don't get me wrong, but I think that might be a big clue. The other big clue I think is the fact that we don't see any flags. Especially a place like this, I would think that if we were in a certain country, we would see at least one flag. We'd see at least one flag. So the fact that we do not see at least one flag makes me think that we are in the other country. The other country that looks like this one, but is not. So, very tricky. But yeah, it's the 150th country. You know what? Not, one country has to be the 150 largest, right? One country has to be the smallest, one country has to be the biggest, and then there's a bunch of countries in between, and they're all lined up, right? Size is more or less a distinct number. So that does it. So you recommend for sausages, you grill them, then you buy the pork and apple version made. Okay. Pork and apple sounds good to me. And you changed because someone were mispronouncing it. Was I mispronouncing it? I'm so sorry if I was mispronouncing it. I lost one of these. I do apologize. Was I the wrong one? It could have been me. I was the bad one. But yeah, I am going to guess that. So to me. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds. We'll move on. If there's anything you guys want me to look at in particular, let me know and I can zoom in. But otherwise, I'll just keep moving forward and looking at what I think is very important. Otherwise, I just can't. I don't know what to look at. The fact that these mailboxes are also lined up together also is kind of, I think, a clue. Not a big clue, but a clue. Pardon me, guys. Let me clear my throat. Give me a second. Sorry about that. I do apologize. Okay, so what I think is that it looks like the United States to me, but there's no flags. So usually when I say it looks like the United States, but it's not the United States, I guess Canada. Where in Canada is a very good question. There's a mountains to the west here. Could we be like maybe a little bit south of Calgary in Alberta? I think that might be not the right place, but there are mountains, so I may want to go a little bit north, honestly. Maybe the west there. That sounds reasonable. Okay. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure. Get your guesses in within the next 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. Yeah, it could be the Rockies. It could be the Rocky Mountains. It's very tricky, but the fact that this is just, it looks like the United States but isn't the United States makes you think Canada. Yeah. You guess Texas? It's a little too moist for Texas, I think, although it could be Texas. But Texas, I think, is a lot drier place. A lot drier place. Generally, what I try to do is say, where would this be in the United States, and then go north, and then go as far north into Canada until I get Canada, and then that's when I start guessing. That's my policy. And Las Bonitos, it's not me. Oh, thank goodness. Whew, I'm glad it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Okay, let's go ahead and see where we're at. Okay. Darn it, it was the United States. We just didn't happen to see an American flag. I couldn't even get my own country. Rip. To me, whenever I see something and it looks like the United States, but there's no flag, it's got to be Canada, especially in some place like that, right? A rural location tends to have one person flying a flag. That was not the case. NTV, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to Stream NTV. Okay, what did everyone guess? So you went to, Mr. Reporter, you're trying to go for the low score. You went in Australia. Sorry about that, my friend. Or maybe congratulations. I'm not sure. We got a couple people in Canada who thought the same way as I did. There's Slamoy, myself, and Haver. Yeah, I think Canada was a pretty good guess, honestly. But for those of you guessing the United States, pretty good. We got Sea of Doubt. You're over here in the 7th place. Yeah, I think it would have been a lot more moist looking over here in Vermont. Although not a bad guess, honestly. At least you got the right country, Sea of Doubt, unlike me. Top 3, of course, are Los Bonitos, Ding, and Digital Squid. Nice work, guys. You guys really got around the same area. Yeah, the Rocky Mountains. Rocky Mountains, apparently. That was the mountains we saw here. Apparently, we're in Utah. We're a little bit outside of Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City in a place called Hoytsville. Kind of a rural location. In the United States, we actually don't tend to put our mailboxes out like that all together. You see that a little more in Canada, I'm told, but it's not unheard of. It's not unheard of. So that's why I think it's almost a minor clue. Church of Mormon church over here. Yeah, a lot of Mormons in Utah. Yeah, Hoytsville. Man, I would have thought we'd see an American flag. Yeah, but it kind of looks, I can see that. Utah, I don't really know what it looks like, but it does I think it's kind of dry like that to the north. That's fair. Nice work, everyone. Okay. So yeah, let's see what this skull here is. And Mr. Reporter, no worries, I believe in you. Asterisk, unfortunately, you can't play through YouTube, right? I know that you're watching me streaming on YouTube, but the bot only works with Twitch. For some reason, the bot only works with the GeoGuessr, Chatguessr bot. So you would have to get onto Twitch to join us to play with everyone. Unfortunately, it just doesn't have YouTube integration. Congratulations to Sea of Doubt. You got first place with 14,000 points. Congratulations, Sea of Doubt. I came in second with 13,200. Dust came in third with 12,700. And Dinghammer, you get the honorable mention at 12,100 points. Nice work. Good job, everyone. We're going to play this game again. I know that some people specifically request certain countries, but that does kind of make it unfair to those of you who are from that country. And also those of us who aren't from that country have a lot harder time. Diverse World kind of gives everyone an equal chance because it could be a country that you're from or you know, and make it so that you have to kind of figure things out. Also, sometimes the trick is when you're in a very rural location, you don't necessarily know where you're trying to get the country, not necessarily the exact same location. Yeah. And you're back at finishing 5 days of homework. Congratulations, Boo. That's so wonderful. I see a sign there, guys. I'll zoom in. Let me just go ahead and scroll around really quick. Looks like cars drive on the right side here. This car's on the right side. Wow, there's 2 signs? Okay, I see 2 signs. And the sun is to our south. Sun is to our south, so northern hemisphere. Okay. So it looks like we're driving on the right side of the road. Let's see what that sign says. It says police station. Can anyone read that writing? It's an interesting language, but it says police station. Yeah, the mods are a bit more in Vermont. Fair enough, Dinghammer. But yes, it was Cloudy, but your yellow line means it's USA. It could be the USA. The different USA definitely has yellow lines on the center, but so does Canada, so does Mexico, so does basically every country in the Americas except for Chile. So yellow line down the center doesn't necessarily mean United States, although it could be that. Wisp, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. Welcome to stream, Wisp. I think this is a pretty good clue. Let's take a look at that other sign. Let's take a look at the other sign here. It's a little bit harder to read. A little bit harder to read. Some sort of warning here on like which this is not do. Probably like not litter, but yeah. The ones in Canada are more like a multi-box mail thing. The clusters of regular mailboxes are in lots of places in the United States. Ah, thank you, Dinghammer. I didn't realize that. What do you mean by like multi-mail? What's a multi-box mail thing? Could you explain what a multi-box mail thing looks like? Because I don't know if I'm able to quite envision that. Yeah. Yeah. Chatguessr, you think you're in? Oh, okay, Asterisk. That's wonderful. Yeah, you're watching your Twitch alt account? Fair enough. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Avada Kedavra, good to see you again. Welcome, my friend. It's been a while. Hello, hello. You have no clue where some places are? Oh, no, Slumway. Oh, no. But yes, it's very interesting. It says police station. It's true, it's true. Ah, that's your alt asterisk. But yeah, so we got Digital Squid. Welcome to the stream, Digital Squid. Good to see so many people here. We got Asterisk, Avada Kedavra, Digital Squid. How are things over with you? How are things going for you, Digital Squid, my United Kingdom friend? Have you been drinking a lot of herbal teas? You're drinking a lot of herbal teas. And see it down, of course. Hello. Welcome, everyone. It's very good to see you. It's a very rural location. Honestly, there are here. I think the only clues are here. The only clues here are the sun is to the south. The sun's to the south. We're driving on the right side of the road, and then we got a couple signs here that if you know your sign meta, that might be help. Right? There's also a yellow line down the center, so you know your road meta, and then of course the language. This is probably the biggest clue. I don't necessarily know exactly where we're at, but yeah. Oh, excuse me. I do apologize. So, you got the country. Congratulations. No worries, Gassia, that you're not talking and listening in the background. You know what? Guys, if you're lurking, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for the lurk, guys. You guys are all fantastic. I know that some of you guys really need to make sure that you get your work done. You know, some of you are working at school, you know, doing schoolwork. I know, Gassiel, that you have your college applications that you were working on, although at this point I don't know if you're already finished with those. Good luck, by the way, Gassiel. Good luck on that. We believe in you. Yeah, it's you know, I appreciate lurks. I appreciate you guys stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate even if all you do is stop by and chat and say hello. But the important thing here, guys, I said this earlier. By the way, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. But your lives come first. Does that make sense, guys? So if you need to do something, you need to go on a date, you need to spend time with your family, you need to play games with your friend, you need to do your homework, you need to do actual work, you need to pick up your sister from ballet lessons. That was my job. I had to pick up my sister from ballet lessons. If you need to go to sleep, you need to go eat, you need to go exercise, go and do that. Your lives come first. I will always stream other times. There's always other streamers like our friend Dustin. But your opportunities in your life, sometimes they're once in a lifetime opportunities. So I want you to focus on your lives. My streams are 100 times less important than your life. So do what you need to do. And I'm serious. That might mean closing the stream, walking away from the computer or your phone or whatever, and then doing what you need to do. I want you guys to live your lives. That's important. That's important to me. Okay. I know not every streamer says that, but I think it's important. I do appreciate lurks, don't get me wrong, but I'm simply saying that your lives have a priority. Okay, now that we said that, you have applied, Gassio? Oh yeah, wonderful, Gassio. We're so excited for you. Good luck, Gassio. We're rooting for you. But Chummer, it's good to see you. Welcome back. And you might not be, but okay, Slimeboy, fair enough. Okay, yeah, looks like we got a lot of guesses here. Hello to everyone. And then, guys, get your guesses in with the next 5 seconds, and we'll move on. I'm gonna stick with my guess. I don't necessarily know where we're at, but I'm gonna stick with my guess. And we'll see. And yeah, 2 more Zoom classes. One is in 3 minutes. Gotta do those Zoom classes, Slimoy. I'm calling you Zoomway. Sorry about that, Slimoy. I'm lucky in the sense that when the pandemic hit, I was not in school. I don't know if I would like. Do you guys like Zoom classes? Do you guys like online learning? I think I would hate it. To a certain extent. Like, I feel like when my education wouldn't be as good with online learning, and in any stage of my education, including college. On the other hand, I'm such an indoor kind of person. I'm such an indoorsy kind of person that it wouldn't bother me. And if we were in elementary school, I would love it. I would love it so much because I could stay home. I wouldn't have to go to school, and then I could probably play, you know, not necessarily on my computer, but like as soon as like, you know, there's recess or a break, I could go play with my toys. I wouldn't have to go to school, right? Sometimes the traffic getting to school took forever. Took forever. I'll tell you more about it in a second. Mr. Reporter in the United States, sorry, Mr. Reporter, or congratulations, depending on the fact that you want to get so far away. But yeah, it looks like we're in the Middle East here. We got Avada Kedavra in the United Arab Emirates. Not a bad guess, honestly. Asterisk, you're in Saudi Arabia. We got Los Bonitos, you're in Lebanon. And then we got Haver, you're in Israel. Okay, but the correct country is Jordan. Jordan, I think whenever I see like some sort of Arabic writing, and it looks kind of deserty, I usually guess Jordan. That doesn't always work for me. But a lot of times it does in this case. So yeah, what we got here? We got Slamoy and Sia down to the south with Ding Hammer. Digital Squid to the east. Top three, of course, are Haver, who's in the wrong country. But Chummer, you did pretty well, Chummer. And then, oh, did I get first in that? Nice. Nice. I usually don't get first. I usually get last. But I got the first and the right country in Jordan. We are in a just kind of a rural location on the 35 freeway. Yeah, the 35 freeway. A little bit north of this river called Mujib Dam. Interesting. I guess there's a dam here. Or maybe that's just the name of the lake. Well, I guess maybe it's an artificial lake made by the dam, right? That could be it too. But on 35 freeway. Fair enough. Good job. Okay, good job, everyone. You guys did all fantastic. It is Jordan, but it could be Saudi. Yeah, it could have been. It could have been Saudi's Slimline. Yeah. In Australia, you used to have Outlook, and your teachers would email you this work, and then we have to email the work completed back. Jeez Louise, that sounds terrible. Oh my goodness. But yeah, hey Cloudy, good to see you. Welcome to stream, Cloudy. What of cat ears? Well, these cat ears are a gift from my friend French Verse for my birthday. And so I put them on because they're a birthday gift, right? Generally, when someone gives you a birthday gift, you have to be respectful. I gotta say, thank you for the gift. But a lot of people have told me that they like me wearing the cat ears, that I just kept them on since my birthday. And so yeah, in fact, this headset is not even like a cat ears headset. It's just a regular Sennheiser. It's a Sennheiser headset. But the cat ears are attachable. They're Razer cat ears. You could buy them separately, and then you could put them on top of your headset. So if you guys like cat ears, you can wear them. So that's theirs. Yellow line down the center here, guys. See how this yellow line down here in the center? So I guess I'm a cat boy now. Ooh, oh, ada, ada. Okay, look at Flora de Vasquez. I think maybe that's like some sort of advertisement, political advertisement. Oh my gosh, Shay! Hi, Shay! Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much, Shay. How's your stream? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get a shout out to our friend Shay. What did you play, Shay? How was your stream? Tell us all about it. Tell Shay, how was it? And welcome everyone. Welcome Shay's community. Charming, thank you for joining us. Psychic Lover, Sakura, welcome everybody. Thank you. Hello, Sakura, thank you for the follow. Really do appreciate it. What'd you guys do? We're playing some Chatguessr, some GeoGuessr here. You're welcome to join us. Exclamation point CG. But we're just kind of playing with everyone and trying to guess where in the world we might be. Yellow line in the center. I think this might be Spanish or Portuguese. I think this is Spanish or Portuguese on the wall here. Interesting thing about this Google card is that you can see the supports. You can see the supports. That's a big clue. Yeah. But yeah, guys, check out Shay's channel. Give him a follow. Give Shay a follow. So you did pretty good. You played some Fortnite and with some Minecraft. Oh, Shay. Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful. Minecraft, right? We do some Minecraft streams here as well, right? Minecraft is one of the best games. One of the best games in the world. I think that game is going to be eternal. At some point, I think Microsoft will probably release Minecraft 2. Just for the money, right? If they release a second version of Minecraft, everyone who loves Minecraft will have to buy Minecraft too, right? That's just that, and then there's gonna be lots and lots of money there. But yeah, at some point I think, but otherwise I think it's gonna be around forever. Minecraft is so great. Did you play some? Did you play some like Hypixel? Did you do an SMP, some survival, hardcore? Yeah. And how did your Fortnite games go? Looks like it's a fairly interesting looking location. Look at this. They have a nice kind of stylish kind of shop going on here. This is a decent area. This is a decent area with some really nice looking shops. They drive on the right side of the road, the yellow lines here. They speak Spanish or Portuguese, and the sun, where's the sun? Sun's to our south, I think. It's tricky. I think some sort of south. Yeah, I think some sort of south, so northern hemisphere. Otherwise, I'm not entirely sure what country we might be in. I'm looking for some flags here. Yeah. And Shay, you've enjoyed it this time around. You learned a little bit more each time you play, right, Shay? That's the case for like life, right? Every time you do a little bit more, you learn a bit more. But in games in particular, I think that's very true. Because games are designed to kind of be mastered. Does that make sense? So the mechanics or the techniques are more straightforward, right? Mastering life can be very confusing. Mastering games has at least a little bit more of a clear objective. Generally speaking, not always the case, but generally speaking. Is this a flag? Oh no, that's just someone's clothes. Yeah, but if there's anything you want me to look at in particular, guys, let me know. Otherwise, get your guesses in 30 seconds and we'll move on. Like I said, guys, this is a yellow line down the center, okay? So as we said, that could be the Americas, except for maybe Chile, certain parts of Chile, Norway, Finland, Madagascar, or an Asian country, okay? So kind of guess, where those might be in terms of, like, the clues that we looked at before. Yeah. And you've been playing on your friends realm, Shay, and you're building out your mind. Oh, there's something cathartic. There's something peaceful about building out your mind, right? I think that's always fun. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, if you guys like Minecraft, we do Minecraft on these streams. We do Minecraft at a very different time zone than these streams. Like these streams, we do GeoGuessr. This time zone, we do GeoGuessr. But the Minecraft streams are a lot earlier or later, depending on your perspective. Psycho Glover, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Psycho Glover. Good to see you. But yes, yeah. Oh, and thank you much, Haver, for the follow. Wow, Haver, I thought you had already followed. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Thank you, Haver, for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know exactly where we're located. Oh, let's look at the clues. Let's see, any signs back here? Yeah, I don't know. La Costa Hotel. I don't know. I don't know where we are at. I don't see any black water tanks. So probably not Mexico. North Colombia. I don't see any signs for the crosses, but it could be Colombia. I guess Colombia. I have no idea. But yeah, get your guesses in. 5 seconds. We'll move on. I'm guessing South America. I think Mexico is a good guess, but generally in Mexico, I see a lot of water tanks, the black water tanks on the roofs, and I don't see any at all. So it makes me think that it's probably not Mexico, but I could be wrong. So I'm gonna guess Colombia. I also don't know if that's probably like too much. It could be a different countries, but I'm gonna guess there. Okay, but let's see where we're at here. We are in Guatemala. Guatemala would guess. Yeah, Colombia probably is much too close to the equator. Guatemala, very rarely do I see Guatemala in this game. I think I've gotten Guatemala maybe like 3 times, and this being the 3rd. Okay, Guatemala, interesting. Okay, that would make sense. Hey, yeah, Mr. Reporter, that's the way to do it to get a low score. You go in Antarctica. Okay, so you got Asterisk, you're in Chile. Digital Squid, hey Digital Squid, welcome. I think I said hello to you earlier. Sorry if I didn't say hello. You are in Brazil. Digital Squid. Sorry if I didn't quite see you originally. And when we got myself in Colombia, but and Los Manitos, you're in Mexico, but it was Guatemala. That's pretty good. So we got Ding and Chumer, you guys to the west. We got a lot of people towards Villanueva. Is this the capital? Is that why you guys are kind of close together? That's pretty cool. You guys all kind of lined up. This is also, look, it's 1, 2, 3. This is oddly satisfying. This is a very oddly satisfying alignment that you have right here. Avada Kedavra, Haver, and Sea of Doubt. I like this a lot. Very satisfying. The actual location, actually, and we're kind of by the ocean. We're in a town called Sipacate or something, right by the ocean down here. Wow. If we went a little bit farther south, we would have been able to see the water. And then we probably see there's some stores around here, apartments, car wash. There's a bookstore, the Grandma. I'm sorry. It's a good name for a bookstore, but I would not expect that to be the name of a bookstore. Like, can you imagine being like, hey, let's go see Grandma for some books? You can see that, right? You can see that, like, yeah. But you won't normally think of a bookstore. You think, hey, Grandma has books I want to borrow or something. The Grandma. I'm sorry. We're on the Cala Alabesa road there. So yeah, but Guatemala Google car. Ah, you guys recognize the Google car? Of course. I didn't even think about that. I forgot about the Google car. I wouldn't have recognized it anyway, honestly, Chummer. But those of you who can recognize that, that's pretty good. Well, good job. Yeah. The grandma. Hey, Legos! Welcome, Legos. It's good to see you. How you been, Legos? How you been? Sorry, I'm just laughing at the name of the bookstore that we just saw, the grandma. Hey, this is interesting. We got some Asian characters here. A lot of Asian characters. You see this? Asian characters all over the place. I think we might be in Asia. Somewhere in Asia. The Asian characters all over the place. Look at this. Hey, you guys kind of 5K'd? Wait, oh man, I thought there was going to be like a street sign. Right? Can kind of tell you what street we're on. Interesting kind of location here. Definitely, I think, Asia. Okay. Asian characters. Oh, and there's a flag. There's a flag here, guys. If anyone who wants to utilize your flag knowledge, Chatguessr, go ahead. But yeah, I think this is it's a tricky excuse me, I do apologize. It's a tricky kind of thing to do here, just figure things out. And I want to just go ahead and just say, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. you gotta be who you want to be, and figure things out. That's all I'm saying. I believe in you. You guys got this. I don't know what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I messed up. Okay, here's another clue. For those of you who don't necessarily know flags, see how this pole here has this kind of yellow and black warning so you don't crash into it? Although it looks like it's seen better days, honestly. Notice that their stripes are diagonal and they go all the way down to the ground, right? So the stripes on Asian countries are all different, right? On poles, the ones in Japan are different from the ones in South Korea. There are different ones in Taiwan. They're different from the ones in other locations, right? So the idea here is that everything is distinct, right? So if you ever get this country again, memorize this pattern here. It goes all the way to the ground. I think that's kind of a big thing. Except for this one, for some reason, it does go all the way to the ground. But all the other ones go all the way to the ground. I think that really helps in terms of clarifying what this location is. This kind of throws me off, honestly. This character, I thought it was some other character, but it's interesting. I thought, but I don't. I think that's a trick character. I think it's a trick character, or maybe this entire sign is a trick one. I don't necessarily know my Asian languages. But we can try. If there's anything you want me to look at in particular, let me know and I'll look at it specifically. But yeah. Oh, and you got the video, Blade? Oh, excellent. I'm glad you're able to see it, Blade. I just really do appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining us. You're awesome, Blade. It is on the side. I see. Fair enough. There's a town called Footscray where it's popular with Asians and is in Melbourne. Right? I mean, at some point in time, it's possible someday that we might get like Chinatown in the United States. And the question will be like, people will be like, oh, it looks like Asia, but it's not, right? It's the United States. I'll have to show that to you guys someday. I'll have to show you someday. Like, I think the Chinatowns in Chicago and the Chinatown in San Francisco might be the most distinctive in terms of like looking at like what might be most confusing in terms of Asian areas for GeoGuessr, but there are Chinatowns scattered throughout the country in the United States. There are a lot of Chinese immigrants to the United States over a long period of time, right? We even helped build the Transcontinental Railroad, which was back in the 1860s, right? Civil War era. My family did not arrive in the 1860s, but we arrived pretty early. My grandmother, for example, was born in Chicago. Right? My grandmother, who was 98 years old when she passed away last year, so she'd be 99 this year, she was born in Chicago. 99 years ago. 100 years ago, she was born in Chicago. So she's been around a very long time. The family's been around in the United States a very long time. It was Chinatown, Chicago, by the way, though. They had a Chinese restaurant actually there. I don't think the restaurant is still there, but it's obviously not owned by the family. It's by a church. I don't exactly know the exact location. I don't think I'd be able to find it if I walked by that again. Oh, by the way, guys, get your guesses in with the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. I'm going to make my guess as well. Let's see here. Let me see if there are any mountains. I don't see any mountains. Oh, there is a mountain over here to the east. Interesting. Okay, sure. That's actually a pretty big mountain. I wonder if I'm in the wrong country. It's possible that I get my countries wrong. It's possible I get my countries wrong. There's no guarantees that I know what I'm doing. But, wow, that mountain is very big over there to the east. Oh my gosh, that is huge. But yeah, Blade, I appreciate it. You're awesome. Good job. It's an Asian country. It's definitely an Asian country, Blade, but I'm not necessarily sure which one. The big clue, I think, is this flag. I think this flag is the biggest clue. But yeah, you got the country. Hey, good asterisk. That's wonderful. The flag, yeah, it's a very interesting kind of flag. Is very distinctive. You know that flag asterisk? Yeah, flag meta. Flag meta is very key to playing these games sometimes. But you know, we try things and sometimes they work. Sometimes they work. Okay. But yeah, why don't you guys get your guesses in with next 5 seconds and we'll move on. Oh, does the Indonesian flag have white on the bottom? Ah, man, I have to. Sometimes I'm tempted to Google things, and then I realize, oh no, I can't Google things. That's cheating. The problem is that I don't necessarily remember to Google it later. There must be some website. There's probably some website game out there where he says like, oh, guess the flag, and it's very quick, right? Kind of like how you could use Duolingo to learn languages. You could probably use some sort of website game to learn flags. That'd be very useful for GeoGuessr because every now and again, we do come across a flag, right? We do come across a flag, and that becomes very useful. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Very useful in terms of determining the location. Oh, there's some English here. This might help. Chief SI... something national interest instruments. National instruments. SI national instruments or something? Oh, interesting. Oh, this says something here. Something Taipei and Beijing. Taipei and Beijing. I think that's what it says. Taipei and Beijing. Oh, that probably would have been a big clue. That would have been a big clue right there. Taipei and Beijing. Right there. Right there in English on the left side. You just have to tilt your head. You have to tilt your head and read it. Oh man, here I am not looking. I'm looking like looking all over the place, and I miss the English. I miss the English with the cities on there. Okay, let's see where we're at. Unfortunately, guys, we are actually not in China. We are not in China. Oh wait, the mountain was to the east. I'm on the wrong side. Frack. I was thinking mountain to the west. I don't know. I was dumb. The rest of you guys got the right side of the country. We are in Taiwan. We're in Taiwan, which GeoGuessr does not actually consider to be China. If you guess China and it's Taiwan, or Taiwan and it's China, it's not the same country, according to GeoGuessr. That's not my fault. That's what that GeoGuessr. If there are any Chinese informants out there, just want you to let you know it's not me. It's GeoGuessr. It's GeoGuessr's fault. Get on them. Okay. So anyway, Taiwan. So that was a clue there. There are Asian characters. Those are Chinese characters. The black and yellow lines that go all the way down to the bottom is basically Taiwan. And they kind of give it away. I thought that character, though, on the restaurant or whatever that was over there in the distance, looked kind of Japanese to me, honestly. Like a hiragana or katakana, it looked Japanese, which kind of threw me off at first. But then once I saw the lines, the diagonal lines, then I knew it wasn't Japan. Okay. So here we are. We got Havre, you got to the north, as well as Los Bonitos, Sea of Doubt, Digital Squid, Avada Kedavra, you're up here north as well. Top 3. Asterisk, nice work. I'm on the wrong side of the country, but apparently got second because I'm to the south. And then Chummer, congratulations, you got the closest in Taiwan. Nice work. We are in a town called, I guess, Pingtung County. Oh, I guess that's the name of the county. Yanpu Township. We're in the Yanpu Township. Wow, there's a university over here. It's called Tajian University. Yanpu Township. We're actually pretty close to a river here. Pretty close to a river. I don't know what the name of the river is, but we're close to a river. And we're just kind of here. Oh, if we went just a little bit over there, we would have been on the Xinfa Road, a major road, 27 roadway over there. It looks like that, but we're a little bit off. And then there was just like some sort of like industry stuff all over the place. But yeah. But yeah, that looked like the Taiwanese flag. The Taiwanese flag, that looked very similar. Yeah. But yeah, Beijing is in Taiwan, but Taipei is in Taiwan. So I think that was the reason why those cities were listed there. Hey, NKMXS. Sorry about that. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? But yeah, red with the blue square with the white sun on that. Yeah, that was the Taiwanese flag. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, you once went to China, you don't remember much? Oh, how long ago did you go to China? Wow, there's a lot of trucks here. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. We must be able to do something with that. We must be able to do something with all these trucks here. Okay, where's the sun? Sun is to the southwest. See that? Sun's to the southwest, northern hemisphere. Okay. Cars drive on the right. Or at least the trucks do. Okay, let's take a look at these trucks here. We got Meter trucks. This one says Tokusuziar Transport. And then if you look at the globe here, it says like there's the Americas, there's Africa, Europe. Okay, so that's an interesting there. What other trucks we got here? We got Sahand with a mountain on there. That's a Sahand truck. I don't know what this one says. Okay, what else we got here? We got Arga. If you recognize some of these names, that might help. That might say like, hey, you might be in a region close to you. Korog, I don't know. And then just jeez Louise, look at this. Look at these trucks. Look at this. It's backed up all the way back here. And then if you just zoom in, it is more and more trucks. Oh my gosh, these are trucks, right? Yeah, it looks like a train. Holy cow, just look, it keeps going. It keeps going. It fades off into the distance. I can't tell where the line ends. I see like maybe the last few trucks here, and then there might be more. I just can't tell. I can't tell because it's so far away, and I'm max zoomed in. This is a huge line of trucks. I feel so bad. Look at this guy. He's like, man, I'm gonna be here forever. I feel so bad for him. I feel so bad for this guy. He's just stuck there. What a weird location. We gotta save this location for dusk. Hey, Outspace, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Outspace? But Dustin too, he streams GeoGuessr, Chatguessr, but he makes the craziest maps, and he's gonna love this location, because this is so weird. What is that? It's like some sort of tower? That's odd. He loves locations like this, where it's just like bizarre. They're all lined up. They're stuck. There's something going on here. Okay, other clues, guys. There's a mountain to the north. There's a huge mountain to the north. It's covered with snow. So that's a big thing here. So we are in a mountainous area. Mountains to the north. Mountains to the west, but not as big because they're not covered with snow. Mountains to the south. Basically mountains everywhere except the east. Okay, sorry, let me catch up with chat here, guys. I was just kind of shocked by the trucks. I was just shocked by the trucks. I was just saying. Yeah, Nick, you're right. You are Nick, right? And you joined us when Erica raided us. So I appreciate that, Nick, and you carried her. You carried her on the raid. By the way, Nick, thank you so much for supporting Erica. That's very nice of you. Both in terms of games and also supporting her as a streamer. I think that's very awesome. But yeah, TV man, CJ, good to see you. Welcome, CJ. How you been doing? How you doing, CJ? How's life going for you? So Nick, do you play a lot of Bed Wars on your own? Are you kind of you do a lot of your Bed Wars on yourself? Fair enough. Okay. And then, yeah. Can you look at the Google card, please? Oh, sorry, Digital Squid. Yeah, absolutely. I can look at the Google card. Sorry about that. Yeah. If you have any requests, of course, I'm having to look at it. The Google card has no antenna. It does have a little bit of bad blanking out the car, but it does exist right there. But yeah, okay. You went to 2019? Interesting. Lego stuff. That was, wow, 2019. Right before everything happened. Right before the pandemic. You visited China at the right time, because visiting China now is tricky. Yellow writes with hello. Hey, TV man, that's a very fun fact here. You think that could be in the United Kingdom of the terrain? It's possible. I don't know. Let's take a look at some license plates. I don't know. Does that help anyone? License plates sometimes help people, but not always. Is it cute for the bathroom? Yeah, I think these guys might have some issues with the bathroom. there probably are places they could use the bathroom. Like, they probably could go over here and says, hey, can I use your restroom? So that's nice, right? At least you can use the restroom right over here. But if you are like one of these guys down here, you're probably gonna have to like walk such a big different distance. And like, the trucks are not gonna move very quickly. So yeah. But this is tricky. But yeah, TV Man, if you want to play with us, you're certainly welcome to do so. !CG. But basically, guys, what you want to do is not necessarily talk about what country you think this is. You don't want to say the country, because that's because people want to play this game for themselves, right? So the die here, so you can talk about clues. You can talk about clues like, oh, I've seen this in this region, but don't necessarily say a country, so that way people can like try and figure it out for themselves, right? You don't want to necessarily spoil it for other people. And of course, everyone is welcome to play along. That's generally how that works. It's not your fault or anything. I just didn't explain that. But that's sort of the request that a lot of people have in the community when playing these games. But yes, I have no idea where we're at. I have no idea. You think this could be? You think this could be in the Middle East, though? That's fair. Middle East might be not a bad guess, but the problem is, how many mountains in the Middle East have snow on them? That's the tricky part, right? Because I don't know much about the Middle East, but I don't know how many of them have like giant mountains of snow. I really don't. Yeah, we're gonna save this location for dusk. Yeah. But you think it's really obvious? Oh, Chummer, not everyone thinks this. Yeah, Thomas is gonna have a hard time running them over. We're gonna chug, we're gonna chew, we're gonna run over you. Oh no. Binding Gamer, you finished your science exam? Is it easy? Oh, but you joined 20 minutes late, so you skipped 2 questions. Oh no, Binding Gamer. Did you, why did you join the exam late, Binding Gamer? Mind if I ask? Yeah. Minaret's a clue too? Okay. I have no idea what this is. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. Okay, so if you think it's Middle East, I don't think it's Jordan. Turkey has some mountains, right? There's some mountains in Turkey. Could it be in Turkey? I think there are mountains in Turkey. I don't really know. I know they drive on the right in Turkey. So maybe it's Turkey? This is Turkey. I have no idea. Turkey's, I guess Turkey's a good enough guess. I think it's reasonable. And yeah, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, they are censored. Yeah, the license plates, they censor the license plates because, I don't, is it Google, does Google the one that censors it, or is it Chatguessr? What if it's Chatguessr, it'd be too easy for license plates, but if Google censored, I think it's just a matter of us making sure that people don't get doxxed or anything. Like, that'd be pretty weird, like an information thing. Hey, Mage, good to see you. Welcome, my friend. How you doing today, Mage? It's good to see you. So yeah, one of the bad things about the earlier streams, unfortunately, was there was a power outage, so I wasn't able to start my Minecraft streams on time, but at least I was able to, well, actually I didn't start my GeoGuessr stream on time either, but at least I wasn't like 2.5 hours late, as opposed to Minecraft stream, which because of the power outage, I was 2.5 hours late, which was really unfortunate, honestly. It was going to be a good stream. It was a good stream. I did enjoy it, but I feel bad about all the people who were waiting for me. I feel like, oh my gosh, it's so sad. Sag, using some Twitch chat. Do you feel like your language? 5 seconds, by the way, guys. 5 seconds. Get your guess in 5 seconds. Do you feel that your language, your English, has been altered because of social media, because of Twitch? Do you feel like that you've changed the way you say things because of the way people say things on Twitch, or the way they say things on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook or anything? Do you feel like your English has been affected? I know that my English has been affected, right? There are things that my friends have said to me that I've never said before prior to, getting onto, content creation, right? Like the word "sag," right? I never spoke like that. But because I play with these people, right? You just kind of, when you play with your friends, you kind of start sounding a bit like them, right? You guys pick up on each other's inside jokes, the way you say things, and it then affects your language overall. So it affected me. Okay, where are we? Turkey! I'm too far west. But it was in fact Turkey. Okay. Oh, nice to get the country. I think that's the country. Oh, that was very tricky. Okay. Okay, so I'm sorry, however, it was not Switzerland. Avada Kedavra, Russia. Right, it's not a bad guess, although Russia usually has the antenna on the back of the cars. Asterisk, you chose Iran. The fact that somebody mentioned that you usually see these cars in the Middle East made me think Middle East. So I'm like, okay, cool. At least I got a region. Okay, so that helps. That helps. Okay. We got Los Manitos. You are also in Turkey. You're just over here next to me, to the south of me. Sea Doubts to the far west. And then we got the closest three are Digital Squid, Mage Power, and Chummer. Congratulations, guys. Chummer did really good. That's the mountain that we saw. That's the mountain to the north that we saw. That, oh, let's save that location. Okay, let's save this location. By the way, guys, if you want to look at that location, that's where we were at. That's with all those trucks stacked up behind each other. I feel really bad for those truck drivers. It's really rough. Okay, we'll save that for our friend Dusk. But yeah, those must have been the mountains we saw. These were the ones with the snow on them. And there were supposed to be mountains on everywhere except for the east. Yes, there's the hill to the west. Yeah, here's the hills to the south. Yeah, looks like that's a pretty good location. I don't know why these trucks were backed up. I'm going to try and Google that later, I think. Really interesting. We're on the Dolgu Beyazit Gerbulak Yolu Road. Okay, cool. And we're south of Agri Dagi Mountains. Okay, but yeah, nice work, Chummer. Nice work. Turkey, we were close though. We're on the border here. There's a lot of countries on the border. There's Iran, right? We're on the border with Iran. There's I don't know what country this is right here. There's Armenia, of course, to the northeast. Yeah, we were very close to everything. But good job, guys. You did fantastic. Okay, let's see here. So binding, you set a timer for 40 minutes before the exam because you're hallucinating from lack of sleep, and with the 40-minute timer song lasted 1 hour 20 minutes. That's why you joined lane. Binding gamer, oh no, you overslept your clock. Sorry about that, Binding gamer. That does happen. Rip. But at least the test was easy. But yeah, please get some more sleep. And Blade, yeah, watching you play Walking Dead was awesome. Oh, Blade, that was nice of you. That's nice of you, Blade. That's kind of you. Near the mountain, Sahan, the text on the back of the truck was a mountain on it. Yeah, I think that must have been that mountain, right? The mountain is Sahan. Oh, interesting, Asterisk. Fair enough. And if you knew it was to the north, you would have gotten even more close. Yeah, sorry, Chummer. We just looked at things. I looked at it and noticed that a little late. Where's the sun here? Sun is to the southeast, so I think we're in the northern hemisphere. Okay, northern hemisphere. Looks like they drive on the right side of the road. See how they drive on the right side? Oh, look, bollards. Bollards, guys. Look at the bollards. You can use bollard metas. You think that they're going to the border? Oh, that's why they're backed up, Mage. That's a good thinking. That's good thinking. No wonder it was like they're just waiting because they're just going to the border. Oh, Mage, you're smart. And I guess Iran was being Iran and just not letting people in. Bollards here. They drive on the right side. There's a small antenna. There's a small antenna on the back of this car. Do you see that? Small antenna. I don't think there's any other parts of this car here. Okay, yeah. That's the good car. Small antenna. Drive on the right. They got the bollards. I think the bollard might be really useful. Yeah. And plus the road was kind of north-south, 5K-able indeed. Oh my gosh, 5K. You guys recognize the mountain though, so that was really good. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Minecraft Championship. Oh, someday, Blade, I would love to be part of Minecraft Championship. Wouldn't you love to be part of the MCC, Blade? That'd be so cool. My friend French Roast, she's very similar to me, but she has been desiring to be part of Minecraft Championship forever. We even applied. They did that. They did those the up and coming content creators event at one point, and she applied, right? And we applied, and we didn't get in, of course. But she was so excited to trying to get in there. So I hope that she gets in. I know that like it'd be fun if I participated, but I think that she wants it more than I do, and so I hope that she is able to play at some point in time, because she would love to do it. Okay, there's a sign here, has a weird design, has the two kind of blocks that kind of hold it up as a stop sign. But other than that, I think the bollards are the biggest clue. I've seen these bollards before, but I don't remember where I've seen them before, and I can't. Oh, come on, Kevin. Just think, where have I seen these bollards before? I don't remember. You think it looks like South America? I don't know. I don't think it's South America, Binding Gamer. It could be, but the sun's to our south, so I think that we might be to the north. I think we're to the north, right? And a lot of South America is south of the equator. But yeah, are you excited for MCC, Blade? Yeah, yeah. Ballard sealed for you. Probably would have gone here without the Ballards mage. Fair enough. Yeah, the Ballards are the clue. The Ballards are the big clue. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Chris. How's life going for you? But yeah, the Google form, right? You're just always trying to apply, but it's tricky. White middle line, driving right, ladder poles, pointy rounded ballers. Really only one country? Yeah, okay, mage. Okay, mage. Yeah, some of us don't know. Okay. Wait, I think I remember these ballers, actually, now I think about it. I think I remember these ballers. Do I remember it well enough to guess? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, get your guess in. Get your guess in within the next 30 seconds, and we'll move on. If there's anything you want me to look at in particular, let me know. But I think that mage is right. I think the clues are they drive on the right. They got a bollard. They have a bollards. These bollards are very clue. The telephone poles have this indentation, this ladder-like structure, and I think the small antenna on the back here is a big clue. Yeah. You gonna guess randomly? Oh no, Biden Gamer, fair enough. And you subscribe to all my channels on YouTube, Blade? Jeez Louise. Thank you so much for that, Blade. I appreciate that. But that's a lot of channels. It's a lot of channels. Thank you so much. It's nice of you to do so, Blade. I appreciate it. But yeah, it looks like Europe. It could be Europe. It could be a lot of different places. I think it might be Europe, honestly. But I don't know where in Europe it could be. Looks very nice. I think I guess France, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, good luck everyone. You guys got this. I believe in you. Looks like a nice place. Nice place to live. They have a nice little garden here. Oh, you can use your little car meta. Look at this kind of car right there. I wonder what they're growing. They have a little fence here. But yeah, I don't remember these bollards. At all. I've seen them before. I've seen them many times before, but I don't remember them. What are these? Are these septic tanks or something? No, I think that's hay bales. I think these are hay bales. Yeah, there wouldn't be that many septic tanks. They must have some sort of pasture, a cow or something. But yeah, so we'll see where this is. Okay, let's go. It was France. Oh, I actually got that right. I was just saying well, I was thinking that could it be France? But I could not remember it. Okay. Okay, good. Wow. At least Europe, though. We're all in Europe, so that's good. We're all in Europe. Okay. So what we got here. Doodle Squid, Slovakia. Los Manitos, you're in Hungary. Generally in Hungary, though, I think you see a lot more holy polies with poles with holes in them. Those did not have holes in them. They look like ladders. That's why I didn't quite guess over here, because they're not holy polies. We got Avada Kedavra, you're in Slovenia. Asterix, you're in Italy. So you guys are in the European Union, that's pretty good. Chris, you chose the United Kingdom, which put you pretty close. Nice work. But France. We're in France. Who would have thought? I guess that's where the bollards are from. The ladder poles I didn't remember so much. I just thought the bollards is it France? Yeah, sometimes your subconscious mind tells you things, right? Sometimes when you're taking a test and you don't know the answer, if it's a multiple choice and you're thinking I have no idea, but my instinct says my gut tells me to write down C. Follow your gut. If you don't know, but your gut has a feeling, go with your gut. Because your subconscious mind may remember things that you just don't quite remember, but your gut has saying this is the way to go, right? This is the correct answer. That's what I did in test taking. And I got A's and B's for the most part, except in chemistry, which I got a D. We're not going to talk about that one. I still passed. Technically a D is passing in college. So I didn't have to ever take chemistry again. I'm like, wow, that's great. The D was terrible. But at least I passed the class, and I hated chemistry. Not really good at chemistry. Okay. We got Mage to the north. We got Sia Doubt, Binding Gamer. Nice work, guys. And the top three are Chummer, Haver, and wow, I got first place because I went south. It looked more warm, so I went south. But yeah, France. We're actually a lot more south. We're in a town called Montsonet. I don't know how to speak French. I never took French in school. I took Spanish. Montsonet on the D69 Montsonet village. Yep, there's Perron. And then there's probably just a bunch of houses here, but Montesene village off of the D117. Fair enough. France. Hey, we did it. Okay, nice work, everybody. Okay, let's take a look at the summary. You played for 50 minutes. Oh, nice, Slimoy. Wonderful. Okay. Then let's get you into a map here. Okay, congratulations to Chummer. You got the gold medal. You did really well. 23,600 points. Wow, Chummer, that's an incredible amount of points. Nice work, Chummer. Good job. See a Doubt, you got the silver medal at 20,500. Nice job, See a Doubt. Really proud of you. Havard, you got the bronze at 19,400, and I got the honorable mention at 19,100 points. But everyone did really well. Nice work. We got some pretty good streaks going here. See a Doubt has a streak of 8. Really good, See a Doubt. That's really impressive. Chummer has 5. Dinghammer has 5. You guys are doing all really well. Really proud of you guys. Let's go back into it so that we can go get a game going for Samoy. Okay. And yeah, holy poles reach the bottom. Yeah, ladder poles are different. Yeah, fair enough. Ladder poles are mostly found from Portugal to north of Italy. Interesting, Mage. I'll have to remember that. That helps me that's a geographic region, right? Portugal to north of Italy. Oh boy, Slimoy, I'm so sorry, but we got you started on a hard location. Oh, Blade, did I not tell you that? And you put Finland? Sorry, Blade. Yeah. Sorry about that, yeah. But mostly North Spain and France. Yeah. Yeah, got a bad grade in chemistry, so not good. But yeah, absolutely, we're gonna do another one. Yeah, go ahead, get your guesses in here, guys. Get your guesses in here. You said you ate Korean spicy noodles. Ooh, and they weren't spicy at all for you, but your brother found it ultra spicy. I guess you and your brother had different spice tolerances, right? Your brother probably has a less spice tolerance than you. That sort of thing. Okay. Yellow lines, yes, so yellow lines down the center, right? So we talked about this, guys. Yellow lines down the center, Americas, Asia, or Norway, Finland, or Madagascar. Okay? So that helps, right? Let's see what we got here. We got a bunch of signs. You guys know sign meta? Sign meta, that's really useful. Is this car driving on the right or the left? I can't tell. I cannot tell if we're driving on the right or left. I do know that this sign here, though, is on the right side. So it's possible that cars drive on the right side. Maybe. You don't necessarily know because you got these signs on the right here, too. So it's tricky whether the cars drive on the right or left. There's an ocean. There's an ocean to our south-southeast. You see that, guys? There is water here. There's water south-southeast. And I guess it might be over here. So there might be water in the south-southeast here. Okay. Ocean. So that could be really useful. Now, where in the world could we be? I have no idea. But this is a very tricky one. Yeah. Did you guys guess based on the wall? You guys be like, oh yeah, it's a wall here. Not a bad guess. Sometimes you just have to guess based on the wall. It's tricky. It's tricky. Where's the sun at? See, that's the thing here. The sun is somewhere. I'm not entirely sure where the sun is. It's an overcast day. It's very overcast. And we have a big mountain of stuff on this side. So I don't really know where the sun is, guys. So I don't necessarily know if we're in the north or the southern hemisphere. It's a very tricky one, Binding Gamer. Yeah, you're at 0, Slimoy? Yeah. It's a tough one. Yeah, we're a couple over. Oh no, Haver. Oh no. Welcome. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Tricky. This is a very tricky location. I really don't know where we're at. I really am lost. It's possible we could be anywhere. We could be anywhere. Is this a Gen 4 camera? I don't know. I think it's a Gen 3 at least. I don't know. Let's see. No, I don't think it's Gen 4. I don't think it's enough detail to be Gen 4. I think it's a Gen 3 camera. It's a Gen 3 camera. So that's a good question though, last one. You think so? I mean, yeah, but it's not always a blue card, Mage. But sometimes, but most of the time it's a blue card. But I think it's a Gen 3 camera. Yeah, I think this would be a lot clearer with a Gen 4. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna make a guess. I think low cam. I think it is low cam. So I'm gonna make a guess based only on that and maybe the yellow lines. Low cam. There's what? Water to our southeast. I said. Oh boy. Where in the world are we? Okay. This seems like a nice road to guess here. Right there. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds and we'll move on. We'll move on. Is the raw throwing you off? Yeah, I can wait for you guys if you want me to. Oh, but yes. Yeah, some countries do have Gen 4, some have Gen 3, but I think this country in particular, I think this camera in particular is Gen 3. I think this is a Gen 3. But yeah, some countries have Gen 4. Yeah, random guess go burr. That does happen. Yeah, it's nice. It looks nice though. It looks like a fun place to live. Very much more tropical looking, actually. Look at all these trees. I wonder if I should go south more. Should I go south more? Maybe I'll go a little more south, actually. Yeah, let's go a little more south. That seems reasonable. Right there, right there. That seems good. Right there. Okay. If it looks a little more tropical, I want to go somewhere a little bit warmer. Maybe I should go even farther south. Maybe I should go even farther south. Let's go. Oh, let's just go all in, Kevin. All in. We'll just keep going farther south. We'll just keep going farther south. There we go. I could probably go a little bit more than that, but I think that's reasonable. I have no idea. Yeah, Google. Yeah, the 4 generations of cameras are pretty interesting. That's what we're talking about. If the Gen 1 camera, you can't read anything. There could be a sign right here. There could be a sign right here. With a Gen 1 camera, you wouldn't be able to read it. It's a bad camera. Gen 2 camera, you could read the sign. The big deal about Gen 2 cameras is that there's a giant circle on the ground and a giant circle in the sky where they blurred up the car. So that's a Gen 2 camera. This is a Gen 3 camera. This is a Gen 3 camera. They're pretty standard. Most GeoGuessr is Gen 3 camera where you can see everything. And then Gen 4 usually has a blue car, but the image quality is much better. The later the generation, the better the camera is. So, and different countries have different generation cars. Not always, but you don't necessarily see a lot of places that, but if you in South Africa, for example, a lot of Gen 2, some Gen 3, but a lot of Gen 2. So if you think it's like a kind of like an English-speaking country in the southern hemisphere that drives on the left, and it's a Gen 2, South Africa's a pretty good guess, honestly. 5 seconds, get your guess in, we'll move on. But yeah, you guys went to the wall design. Hey, that's how you do it sometimes. And it's not okay, we'll see what happens here, but good luck. Hey Truey, good to see you. How you been, Truey? Welcome Truey. How's that going for you? But yeah, and Chris, by the way, Chris, I'm sorry I said hello to you earlier, but I just want to say, how have you been? Well, Chris, have you had any chicken nuggets? And yeah, Biden Gamer, how are you doing, my Indian friend? Welcome. But yeah, good luck everyone. Okay, let's see where we're at. It was not Japan. I had to go a lot more south. I had to go to Taiwan. Probably I should have realized that the fauna was much more tropical than Japan. That seemed a little odd to me because it reminded me more of like the Hawaii's kind of look to it, right? In terms of like the plants. And Hawaii, if you notice here, is kind of more on this level. Japan is a little bit too far north. That's why I went as far south as I possibly could in Japan, except for one of those random islands, which I don't really know much about. Okay. But yeah, we got everyone scattered about here. So this was a tricky one. Although Sea of Doubt, you got the right country. Not surprised, Sea of Doubt, you're really good at this. Okay. So Binding Gamers in Canada. Avada Kedavra, you chose the Dominican Republic. We got Slamoy, Bolivia. Asterisk, you chose Brazil. Chris, you're in Finland. Good to see you, Chris. Good to see you. Okay. We got Digital Squid chose Malaysia. You went too far south, unfortunately. And then we got people in Japan. Mage, Haver, and myself were in Japan. But Taiwan. Not a bad guess, honestly, right? Probably very similar architectural styles. And definitely very like reasonable in terms of a location, right? What do we got here? Sea of Doubt and Chummer to the south here, and Lasman. That's a little sus. Los Minitos. Right there. Looking at that right there. Choosing pretty close. 5.5 kilometers. Not kidding, Los Minitos. Yeah, the island is not that big. It's not that big. You had to choose something based on like the kind of the location and where you saw the sea, and you just had and you chose a road, which is really good. Nice work though. The 9 freeway. There's a curve over here. We're basically on the 9 freeway. We're a little bit north of a city plate called Hanben or something. Oh, here's the river. Here's the river, guys. This is the same river. No, it's a different river. It's a different river, I'm sure. But this is Huon County River split. Huon County River split, and we're a little bit north on the 9 freeway. Yeah, chicken nuggets, right? You did see? I know, because Chris, you talked about chicken nuggets before. So I figured you might as well ask. Where did you get it from? McDonald's? McDonald's? That's what you talked about before. You like getting chicken nuggets from chicken nuggies. A lot of people do like chicken nuggets. But nice work, Losmon, Chummer, and Sea of Doubt. Nice work, guys. You did fantastic. You gotta go. Fair enough. Binding Gamer, take care. Have a good one. Okay. So yeah. Oh no. Oh no, we're not having a good time. We're not making it easy for Slamoy. We're not doing any making it easy. There's a sun though. Northwest. Sun's to the northwest. Southern hemisphere. We're in the southern hemisphere this time, guys. Okay. Yeah, the good road. It was a good road. There's also a sign here that says Sarah-Rome. So that goes. But yeah, cashew nuts, fair enough. Yeah, I guess so. Bye, Binding Gamer. Take care. When you see mine, you're gonna die. Oh no, Slumboy. Sorry about that. But yeah. And yeah, diagonal last wall along this road is very Asian thing, especially in Japan. Fair. Hey, look. What, are these goats? Cows? They're very small. They look like cows to me. Donkeys? What animal is this? Well, anyway, that's not important. The important part is the, the rest of the structures here. Very tricky. Okay, let's take a look at this car here. Car is white. It's a white car, white Google car. Really not much to go off of. They drive on the left here, though, I think. I think this is the back of the car, right? Yeah, that's the back. So they drive on the left side of the road. The sun is to our north. So I think we're in the southern hemisphere, and they drive on the left here, which is very interesting. Unfortunately, we just passed the sign. So they have 80 km/h speed limit here. And then we got another sign here that says Sarah-Rome. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, McDonald's. Hey, everyone likes McDonald's. My favorite thing, you know what I like most at McDonald's? The French fries. McDonald's French fries, they're just so good. I would eat them. Probably bad for you, very salty, but I love the McDonald's French fries. They're very good. Why are they so bad? Yes, Slow-Mo, sometimes we get good locations and sometimes we get bad locations, so. Cows, you gotta go back to Zoom. Sorry, Slow-Mo, that you got to a tricky one. Tricky location, Slow-Mo. I was hoping we would get you a better locations, but unfortunately that was not here. But yeah, is that a snorkel? No, I don't think there's a snorkel here. I think this is just a shadow of the camera. This is a camera shadow, so not a snorkel. Yeah. Which direction is the road? The road is heading. I'm looking down the road right now, and we're looking like we're not quite going directly south. We're going a little bit more like southeast. That's the direction we're going, Mage. Yeah, so yeah. But yeah, that's how it's going. How is the road going? You guys are trying to 5K this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so here, let me look here. I think the road is going this way. Right, I kind of center this southeast on this kind of turn. I'll turn around, yeah. For once, yeah, Trevor, I get what you're saying. Okay, that's going to get rid of the new one. But before you guys 5K'ing it, yeah, okay. Here's that road going this direction. Right there, putting a center there. That's the compass. That's the compass for you guys. So yeah, so that's the road going this direction. That's the north. So not quite north south, but close. Okay, there you go. Yeah, cows. Yeah, that could be cows. Some people, to me personally, I would prefer it if we were allowed to have both the top compass, the compass on the top here, and also the compass down here on the left. I would like both. I'll look in the other direction for those of you guys who are trying to 5K, right? Because some people really kind of like having that's the center in for me. So because kind of people would really like to use both, and I could understand that, but unfortunately it's just not. I wouldn't say it's not allowed, but it's not. They decided, like, for some reason or another, they're going to just have only one or the other, and it's a dumb decision. It's a dumb move. Make it so that you could turn off both, right? Give people the option. If you could turn off one and activate the other, you can make it so there's an option to turn off both of them or have both of them on. making it hard on streamers. You know, does anyone know any? You know what? Danny knows developers. Danny knows developers for GeoGuessr. I'll tell Danny. I'm gonna make a note to myself. I'm gonna write it down right now. Tell Danny C to tell the developers to let us use both compasses at the same time. Okay, I think that's reasonable, right? I don't care. I don't care. Obviously you can't, if you disable both compasses at the same time, it's bad. But you can do that. But I'm gonna say make it an option. I'm gonna harass him. I'm gonna say, Danny, you know devs, get on it. Get on it. Yeah, they used to do, but they removed it, right? But I'm gonna say put it back. Bring it back. Bring the feature back. Make it so that we can do it. If they did it in the past, they could do it again. It's not hard. It's not hard. I'm sure it's like a very simple fix. Yeah. I could be wrong. I think it's a simple fix. Is there anything you guys want me to look around? You want me to try to just kind of scroll around? I'll scroll around for you guys. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Went around Petroy. Yeah. You're in a really small one, but maybe. Yeah. Hey, guys. No talking about cities where you're guessing, okay? You know, don't spoil it for other people. Don't spoil it for other people. Okay, but yeah, let's looking around here. It's kind of tricky. It's kind of a tricky location. It's very dry. Here are the clues. It's very dry. It's very dry. No, bad. No, don't worry about it. No, however, you're okay because you didn't say the city. I'm just saying, but don't say cities in the country that you guessed because that'll start giving away clues. Just say but you can say like, hey, maybe we got in the same kind of thing. You can talk about clues, but don't mention like specific locations. Does that make sense? You can talk about it afterwards. Clues I think are drives on the left side of the road, where the sun is to our north, so we're in the southern hemisphere. And then the third clue is it's a very dry location. Oh, and the fourth clue is whatever this sign is, Sarah Room, okay? 4 clues. Also, I guess you can probably use a clue that's a Gen 3 camera. It's a Gen 3 camera. And then maybe that there's yellow lines on the outside. So I guess that's like clue 5 and 6, but I don't know. Okay, get your guesses in. Next 30 seconds, we'll move on. I'm gonna get my guess in. It's pretty dry. Gen 3 camera. Let's see here. Anything here, around here? Very dry location. Huts. Interesting. Hold on. That might change my idea of where I'm guessing. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to guess here. Huts. But it's not Gen 2. Whatever. So we'll see what's going on here. But yeah. So yeah. Yellow sunlight, north sun, dry left. You really put one region. I mean, it puts me in some region, Mage. That doesn't put me in necessarily the right region. Yeah. There's a lot of places where that could be, Mage. That's all I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Do you guys like tacos? That was part of the question of the day. But do you guys like tacos? What do you like in your tacos? Tacos? Me, I could eat a lot of different tacos. But I think I prefer, like, you know, the meat, of course. It could be beef, could be chicken, could be carnitas. Lettuce is okay. Lettuce. I don't necessarily need tomatoes. But tomatoes are fine. Not necessarily my favorite. Onions. Onions are really good. Basically, and then I think if you really could do it, maybe some guacamole. Maybe some, what's that fruit? 5 seconds, by the way. I can't remember. It's green. It looks like a pear, but it's not a pear. It's you could put it avocado. I could put avocado. Avocado is really good. Right? Sour cream is also really good, but you gotta be careful with that. I think I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't think it's quite so good for me. But sour cream is really good. Just a lot of good ingredients you can put on your taco. Tacos are great. Okay, so we go. Okay, where are we? Oh, not Australia. That's Australia. This is one of the things where we talked about, right? Where it's like sometimes there's a Gen 3 camera. I thought it was not over there in South Africa. Okay, so there's me, Australia. I guess the huts probably give it away that was Africa. I don't think there are as many huts in Australia, though I'm sure there are some. Australia is wrong. And then Los Bonitos, I'm sorry, Paraguay is wrong. It is actually Botswana. Botswana, interesting. Botswana generally has similar look to it as South Africa. I see a lot of Gen 2 in Botswana though. It's surprising we saw Gen 3. Okay, who we got here? Slamoy and Chris, you are in South Africa, as is Sia Doubt, but Sia Doubt, you're closer. Oh no, Sia Doubt, you Sia Doubt, I'm so sorry, your streak. I'm so sorry, Sia Doubt. That's rough, that's rough. It's tough between these two countries, right? That's Sag. That's what the time you use Sag. I'm so sorry, Sia Doubt. That's rough, that's rough. Man, I hate it when it's always 50-50 and then you get the wrong 50-50. There's Ascaris, you are also in South Africa. Not a bad guess though. The ones who are in the right country, of course, are Avada Kedavra, you're to the west here. Then we got Mage, Chummer, and the closest is Haver. Nice work. You guys are all kind of scattered about. The city is actually a little bit north of... Hey, thank you very much. I'm sorry, I'm going to say your name wrong. Hemyel? That's probably not right. Maybe it's... Hemyel. Welcome to the stream, by the way. How are you doing? Welcome. How's up? Thank you for the follow. We're north of a town called Bolaname, I guess, on the Cerro. That's a river. That's the sign, the Cerro Rome River. That's why they have the sign there, the Cerro Rome River. It had that water look to it. No wonder that's the sign for a river. Oh, okay. And that might be the way you could 5K it, because all you have to do is figure out where in the river you are at. Although, admittedly, the river goes a lot of different places, right? It goes here. I guess I can see why some of you guys kind of by the river. Yeah, I can see why you chose over there, Chummer. Yeah, it's a tricky one. It was a tricky location. And I guess it was this tiny road. This tiny road doesn't even have a name. That's what we saw. Okay. Oh, no. I guess we're playing GeoGuessr. I guess we're playing a rural world, because that's basically what we're at today. Oh no, rural world. Okay, so sun is to our you know what, I'm turning back on the compass. I can't do this. Sun is to our east, maybe northeast, a little northeast. So maybe we're in the southern hemisphere again. I do see that the cars drive on the right, I'm guessing. Wait, hold on. This is the back of the car. This is the back of the car. This car is driving on the right and we're driving on the left. Well, this looks dangerous. Okay, so we don't necessarily know which direction we're driving, but I'm going to assume that the Google car is driving safely, right? This car is probably passing up the Google car. They're probably saying like, oh man, this Google car is going too slow, I'm going to pass them up. I'm going to assume that the person driving the Google car is driving legally, because, and the reason why I'm saying this, because if they're all their actions are recorded on camera. If they did anything illegal, you would see it. This is better than a dash cam, right? You have a 3-dimensional view of exactly what this Google car driver did. So they're going to drive legally. So I assume they drive on the left here and this guy's just passing. Otherwise, very kind of rural location. Is that a train track? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is to our north. Okay, let me catch up with chat here, guys. Australia doesn't use outer lines. Okay, Mage, thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, Charming no friends. Consider reducing the duration between rounds to like around 3 minutes to make guess. Only after you make it close and guess in a sense. So you don't get spoilers. Like you said, it's France before everyone guess. That's the whole point of CG. Maybe you're doing this for education purposes. Yeah, it just no worries, Chummer. Completely understandable. Yeah, I think not everyone guessed France. There were some people that were still guessing. I probably should have explained and not done it. Though I think I said my guess when there was like 30 seconds left. I get that some people want to like play very quickly. But yeah, it's definitely a different style stream, Chummer. I know that Aussie Golfer, Natman, Danny, Dustin, they all do things very differently than I do. Yeah, I'm definitely kind of stream where we just kind of talk things out, talk about the clues. Sorry about that. Yeah, sorry about that. I tried to say only what country I think it is and what based on my clues towards the end of things. I like that idea about locking the guesses and then putting my guess in. That's a solid idea, honestly, because that way then I don't spoil it. It will slow down the game a little bit, but I think that's okay. But yes, but slower rounds, we definitely like to talk to each other. We just it's very more of a conversational. I admire what Aussie Golfer and Naman and everyone, how they do it, how fast they are. But the style I definitely emulate is probably closer to like Chris Wisk Live. She hasn't streamed in a while, but when I learned GeoGuessr, Chatguessr from her, she was definitely a kind of person just kind of talked with chat. I'm definitely the kind of person that talks with chat while people are playing the game, and I find that to be a lot of fun, enjoyable, and I think it works out. I like to get to know you guys. Is basically the reason why I do that. I want to know more about your lives, right? I want to know a bit more. Like, where are you guys from? Where are you guys from? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies? What do you do for fun? To me, that's kind of the point here, you know, as a streamer, is that, you know, we're trying to become friends. We try to get to know each other. But Chummer, I understand completely where you're coming from, and I think that's a very valid suggestion. I think I'll probably do the idea what you said here, where you just kind of lock the guesses, right? I believe that's the lock here. You lock it, and then I put my guess in. Okay, that's reasonable. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, I think the sun is to our north-ish. I think the sun's to our north-ish, but it's very tricky. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's the road direction? Okay. Let me just go ahead and put the classic compass on. Oh my gosh, Jimmer. Okay. Looks like it's the road direction is very much like an east-west, but mostly like a northeast-southwest kind of direction. I put on that compass for you. Yeah. Driving safely is good over. Yeah. Yes, Lamoy, sorry about that. Simon Goose, welcome to the stream. How's it going, Simon Goose? Nazior, welcome. How have you guys been doing? And Kasian, welcome to the stream. How have you guys been? But yeah, no, I like the idea, Chummer. I never thought about that way. I appreciate the suggestion. I like the idea. I'll lock the guesses in, and then I'll put my own guess in so people don't necessarily know where I guessed. Which I think is reasonable. So yeah. But yeah, hey Cammy, good to see you. How you guys been? I'm just sorry, guys. I'm just trying to say hello to everyone. I do apologize. Just catching with chat, but generally we get on tangents, and that's why these rounds take a long time. So yeah, it's good to see you all. You guys are wonderful. So you guys we've got some people in the USA, some New Zealand. Oh, cool. It's what country this is tricky. I don't necessarily know. Oh, I already pressed my guess in before I locked it in. Rip. I said what I was gonna do, and then my instinct automatically made me click it. Sorry about that, Chummer. I messed that one up. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and we'll move on. Boy, I feel sheepish. I said I wasn't gonna do something, and then I did it anyway. Well, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's my brain for you. But yes. Hey, Cammy, how have you been? How are you doing? Oh, take a deep breath. You know what, Cammy? I'm just so excited to see everyone that I can't breathe. You guys are fun. You guys are a lot of fun to play with. You know, I really wish this were a train track. I like trains. Right? That like the YouTube video. Trains are awesome. Trains are the best. Okay, get your guesses in 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. We'll move on to the next round. So yeah, don't worry, guys. Don't worry. We're playing some good games here. This was a tricky one. Chummer's getting a streak going up there, so that's really good, Chummer. Nice work on that. But it's tricky. It's tricky what we're doing here. Oh no, Chris! Oh no, Chris is like, oh no, I couldn't do it. Oh no, Chris, I'm so sorry. Do apologize. But yeah, this is a really interesting looking license plate, honestly. I wonder where we're at. Okay, so normally what I'm supposed to do, and then I'm gonna practice this, okay? So normally is what I'm gonna do is I close it, then I'll press the location, then I'll click guess. Okay, apparently it was not South Africa, it was Botswana. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting used to it. I'm just trying to get used to the movements. Okay, so it was not Australia, sorry, Cascadia, I do apologize. Nor was it Kenya, Chris, and Los Manitos. There's no snorkel on the car, so I didn't think it was Kenya. Okay. We got Slamoy and Haver and Nambia. No, sorry, not Namibia. don't know how to say that. I always, whatever, I guess over here. A couple people in South Africa, myself and Snaziar, but we're back in Botswana again. Botswana again. Jeez Louise, you'd think that I'd learn better. I thought it looked like South Africa, but it was a Gen 3 camera. And apparently there's a lot more Gen 3 in Botswana than South Africa. Oh my gosh, I messed it up. So there's myself and Snaziar. They got Mage, Chummer, Simon Goose. Hi, Simon Goose. Welcome to the stream. And Avada Kedavra. Nice work, guys. You guys did fantastic. I think that's all really wonderful. We are actually in a little bit north of a town called Choboquane, on the A2 freeway. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay. So yeah, Botswana. Hopefully we get a little bit easier country for you, Samoy. Okay. I'm gonna turn back on the original compass. Okay. So let's resume the game here. Okay. Let's take a look at where we're at. This might be a little bit easier, but maybe not. Okay. Here are the clues I'm thinking. Sun is directly overhead. I'm serious. I'm looking at the sun. It's directly overhead of us. Maybe it's more to the east, but doesn't help. Okay, sun's directly overhead. There is a tiny antenna. Tiny antenna on the back here. Do you see that? Tiny antenna. Okay, so that's interesting. And then there's a guy over there. Oh, I can see some word. There's like Sasolo or something. Sabolo. I don't know. But yes. Very tricky out. But yeah. You guys made it up the states for the name? Fair enough. But it's a tricky out. Used to be very limited coverage, but was removed. Okay, Mage. Fair enough. I did not know there was a coverage there. It's interesting. But yeah, what are these rounds? Yeah, I know, right? This is rural guesser. You go to the country, but it's like a 50-50. Okay, let's see if we can help you out here. Maybe this gives you any clue. Is this like some sort of special thing? I don't know. It's somebody's laundry. Hey, there's a cacti here. Look at that. Look at all the cacti. But somebody really. I hope this is not hanging from the cacti, because this would be very painful. Nah, probably not. Cacti is probably in front of it. Yeah. Someone's got a towel. I was trying to look for any flags, any other clues, like any writing. I have no idea. But yeah. You like my shirt? Oh, Cammy, thank you so much. I also like my shirt. It's a good color. Our friend, Maze Elding, she says that she wants my shirt, which is very interesting because, like, she lives in Poland. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to get you my shirt. Also, I like my shirt, so I'm going to keep it. She wants it after I'm dead, which makes me kind of nervous because it sounds kind of threatening. Honestly. Makes you think that she's going to kill me for my shirt. Which, if I'm not mistaken, killing someone, if you're in someone's will and then you kill them, you don't get the stuff. That's frowned upon. It's frowned upon. Laws basically say like, hey, if you kill someone for the inheritance, you don't get it. It's a very logical law because it then discourages people from killing people. In my opinion. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but murder is bad. Murder's bad, guys. So yeah. Cacti makes you think you want to leave a particular country. Yeah, it's the stubble antenna. The stubble antenna on this side here is a big clue, I think. The cacti, it's very dry. Unfortunately, we just can't really figure out where the sun is because it's kind of like directly ahead of us. Maybe not, actually. Maybe it's more like on this side here. But that's like southeast, east. Maybe the sun is more southeast, east. It's possible. The blurring makes it very tricky. Southeast, east side, I think northern hemisphere, but maybe not that north. It's really tricky. Yeah. Do we have car color? White? Maybe. It's tricky. It's tricky, Mage. Yeah. Hemno, hello. Welcome, Hemno. But it's so bright. It's so bright outside, Mage, that it's very difficult to kind of make out the color. But I would guess white based on how difficult it would be to make out the color. You can kind of see like the red part here, but it could just be the blurring. It could just be the blurring. I don't know if I trust that. I don't know if I trust it at all. I'm not clicking a location. I'll let you guys get your guesses in here first. If there's anything you want me to look at in particular though, let me know. I don't know what the clues are here. The clues are maybe that the antenna has a stubble. The terrain is very dry. It's very dry terrain. There's cacti here. Their clothes probably dries quickly. In this kind of weather, it probably dries like insanely fast, but a very dry location. It's a Gen 3 camera. It's Gen 3 camera. I don't know if that really helps anyone. They got a building here with something on here. I don't know what this is exactly, but it's a brick building. I don't know what this brick building is for, but that's interesting. And then they got something over here from the, I guess maybe this close to the main road. This is Olo. We might be on the northern hemisphere, but it's tricky. The sun is not quite accurate. It looks like it. How long have you been streaming for, Cammy? I've been streaming for about 2 minutes and actually let's see. What is our what is this? My OBS is 2 minutes. 2 hours and 10 minutes. I've been doing for 2 hours and 10 minutes, Cammy. That's about a stream for me. Car meta, have you guys been doing car meta? Yeah. Trevor, congratulations on continuing your streak. I know that might be a little tricky for you, but you leaned to the right country, so nice work on that, Chummer. Really solid about that. But yeah. Oh wow, Stream Elements. You were gonna say it's 2 hours and 9 minutes. I can't believe that Stream Elements does that to me. Be doing that to me. But yeah, it's always fun to just kind of play and join everyone, have some good times. Okay, yeah. Why don't you guys get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on, and hopefully round 5 will be better. Will be better than this round, because this is a tricky one. These are tricky one. These rural rounds are just such a pain. So yeah. But I don't know. I like how diverse world. I like how diverse world gives you a combination of both like rural locations and city locations and everything. But I feel like sometimes you get on these streaks where you just kind of end up in the middle of nowhere, right? I guess if you think about it logically, there's more rural locations in the world than city locations, right? Because there's more empty space than I think filled space. I think, but on the counterpoint of that is that rural locations don't necessarily have roads, right? The more rural it is, the less likely we'll have roads, right? There are more roads in dense urban areas, so maybe it balances out that way. I don't know. Do you guys like playing diverse world? What kind of maps do you like to play? What kind of maps do you guys like to play? Okay. 5 seconds, and then I close the round. 5 seconds, I close the round. I make my guess, and then we move on. Okay, that's where we're doing it. So get your guess in. It's the scoreboard might give you the way. The country's really small. Okay, sure. Hey, that's the way to do it. But yeah, and you let Mrs. Haver play for friend. Haver, so you're married. Oh, Haver, you never told me that. Oh, Haver, that's so wonderful. That's so cool. How long have you guys been married for? What anniversary are you guys celebrating? Are you gonna do anything for Valentine's Day? That's so wonderful, Haver. And she loves the game. Oh, Haver, that's so adorable. Tell me more about this. I watch Hallmark movies, guys. I live vicariously through your lives, romantically, which sounds really odd. Maybe it sounds a little weird, but that happens. Okay, closing guesses. Okay. So I've closed guesses. I'll make my guess. I'm thinking Latin America. I'm going to lean a little bit north. I'm either going towards like Colombia or maybe Mexico. And I think because of how big this country is, I'm going to go towards Mexico. So I'm going to go towards Mexico. I don't know where. Someplace dry and maybe towards the south there. Oh, no, not like there. Maybe like, yeah, over here. Okay. And I think that'll be my guess. Okay, let's see here. Oh, not getting married? Not married. By getting married this year, though. 3 kids. I feel like an old man. Haver, congratulations on getting married this year. So that's wonderful. You have my congratulations to you. That's so exciting. Haver, keep us informed when that wedding happens so that we can all celebrate with you and give you lots of cheering and everything. That's so wonderful. 3 kids. That's awesome. You're living the dream life, Haver. I know that 3 kids is a lot. But someday I want to have kids. I want to someday be in a similar position to you, Haver. But I also got to find someone to have kids with, right? It's step 1, step 2 process. Okay, so congratulations. It's Mexico for those who were guessing. However, I'm so sorry it was not South Africa, though. I do apologize about that. Avada Kedavra is not quite Senegal. There weren't streaks in the sky. There were some streaks, but not like really terrible streaks. So probably was not Senegal. Sorry about that, Avada Kedavra. Chris, you chose Brazil, a big country. Not a bad guess given how big this country was based on chat meta. but unfortunately, I think we're north of the equator, and we were in Mexico, and then everyone kind of guessed around Mexico. A lot of people by the border. There's Cami, Cascadia, Simon Goose, and Las Bonitas. That's pretty cool, but you guys got the right country. Nice work. Someone got on the Yucatan Peninsula. Him, no. Good guess here. And then the rest of us sort of guess kind of clustered out here. There's Mage, Chummer, and myself. Ooh, I got first. Nice. Yeah, it kind of looked like a very dry place, but we went a little bit too far south. We're actually in a place, let's see, where's the closest city? We're a little bit north of a place called La Penuela, and then we're just kind of off the main road. See, I thought the main road was over here. I thought if we were on the main road, we would have been able to see it a little better. Cascadia, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, Cascadia. But we're a little bit off of it, and then there's kind of a bunch of residential stuff. Mexico. I think that was very tricky. I thought it was a Latin American country based on the small bit of writing we saw in the distance. But I didn't know where. The fact that we are north of the equator made it a little bit easier, and the fact that that you guys are in a big country made it easier as well. So yeah, wonderful. How do you? So yeah, but the antenna was interesting. Okay, let me just scroll around, guys. Yeah, we're so excited. You're living the stressful life. Have one kid was enough, but no voices wanted more. That's how it works, Haver, right? That's how it works. You know, you have to. It's a combination of what you guys both want together. Okay, sun is to our west. It looks like maybe to the southwest. Yeah, southwest. So I think northern hemisphere. And then let's take a look at this car here. Oh, wow. Is this a Gen? No, this is a Gen 3 camera. It's a Gen 3 camera, but the blurring is very weird. It's a Gen 3 camera. Wow, this is big. Oh, this might be low cam. This looks like low cam to me. Yeah. Do you know my friend Damon Sue? Unfortunately, him no. I do not know Damon Sue. I have met a Kevin Sue. I've met an Arthur Sue. That's part of my family. Obviously, a lot of people in my family have the last name Sue. But people I've not, but have Sue last name. I think I've met an Arthur Sue and a Kevin Sue, another Kevin Sue, which is really weird, honestly. We went to the same college. We were in the same club. We were in the anime club together. We didn't really interact much. I think he got my mail. But it's understandable, right? We both have the name Kevin Sue. Tricky. But yes. Oh no. Yeah, stressful life. And how did we get that 2K goal? Thank you, Cascadia. Appreciate that. Appreciate you helping me with the 2K goal. We're getting closer, but we're going little by little. I think the big clue here might be the architecture, guys. You see this architecture? See this building? I think the building is very useful. Oh, Nads, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate that, Nads. Welcome. It's just low cam. I just think it's low cam camera. It's a Gen 3 camera, but it's low cam. Because I was looking at it, it's like, oh, is this a Gen 2 camera? But then I looked in the sky. There's no circle. So we're just very low. It's just very low. Yeah. But yeah, here's a building. I think that helps. Yeah. And Harry, trusting it, the best way to make a woman happy is say yes or agree. Oh, okay, well, you know what? I think that's reasonable. I think in relationships, no, that I think you're right, honestly, right? It's about figuring out compromise, but sometimes it's you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, it's how you doing, by the way. Welcome to the stream. Hi, yeah. Can you zoom on the bar to the east on the right? Yeah, okay, let's take a look at the bollard there, Mage. Yeah. Zoom on the bar. Is this the bollard? Like this bollard, this yellow thing, is that the one you want to look at? Or is there a different bollard you want me to look at, Mage? I'm always happy to oblige you guys, but if you have any requests on what you want me to look at, but just let me know what you want me to specifically zoom in here. Okay. But yeah, hey Bottle, good to see you. How you been, Bottle? Welcome to the stream. That's not How old are your kids, if you don't mind me asking, Haver? How old are your kids? You know, I'm curious, right? My sister and her husband, right, my brother-in-law, they just had a baby. They have 2 babies now. They have 2 boys. One is like 1 1/4, 1.5 years old, and one is a newborn. Man, they're so adorable. They're so adorable. I'm so jealous. I love spending time with my nephews. I've not had a chance to meet up with my newest nephew yet. But my oldest nephew, I only have 2 nephews, so I was only there chilling. He's so cute. He likes to do things. He likes to take all the pots and pans out of the cupboards. Takes them all out. He organizes them. He's very organized. He's very much a very organized kind of individual. I don't know what he's thinking when he pulls them out and then tries to organize them and puts them back in, but he does that with his books. He does that with his toys. He's very much he's a very methodical thinker. Very smart, I think, honestly. But he also dances when I sing, so which is great. So I like to sing to him, and then he dances, and then we dance together. I don't know. I love kids. How you doing today, Bottle? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Bottle, please don't watch so much anime per day. You gotta live your life. I mean, watching anime is like living your life, but I'm saying, like, you know, make sure that you eat food, go to school, get some rest. I think that's important. Have a balanced life is what I'm saying. Okay, Bottle? I'm counting on you. I'm counting you to do things, to put everything in moderation. You drink too much water, you die. You don't drink enough water, you die. You know, it works out for everything, basically. So like 4, 5, and 7. Oh, that's a cool ages. Cool ages. You could do a lot of them with the 4, 5, and 7. They're out there. They're interested in the world. They're probably very enthusiastic about certain things. That's a wonderful habit. You posted Uncle Kevin. Get some peace and quiet. Yeah, I don't know why they blur out the trees. They blurred a lot of things. Guys, 30 seconds. Get your guests in. We'll move on. I don't think there's any... Oh, yeah, Chummer, I can pan. Sorry, I'll give you more time, Chummer, because you asked. Yeah, I'll pan for you guys. And you like my haircut, Cammy? Well, Cammy, I think... I'm glad that you like it, although I'm going to get it cut. I think in another 2 weeks, I'm going to get it cut. 2 or 3 weeks. It's a little bit long. I usually wear my hair down like this, but usually doesn't get this long. It usually doesn't get this long. Actually, it does get this long usually. But ever since I became a streamer, I become a little bit more self-conscious about my hair. Before when I wasn't a streamer, I didn't care. You know, like my friends aren't going to care what my hair looks like. Who else is going to care? Of course, now that I'm interested in trying to get, date people, maybe I should get my hair cut. But yeah, I'm going to get it cut. Usually wear it down. I usually don't do anything with it. I find it easy this way. Maybe I'm just lazy. Although I spend so much time shaving. I grow facial hair extremely quickly. So I spend so much time shaving, it's extremely annoying. I could grow a beard or a mustache within a day or two, honestly. I really can. So to me, just doing anything more to just get ready for the day would not be my style. Would not be something I like. It's just this one country, right? You're concerned because you have 150%. Chummer, I have no idea, but I see that you got the streak, so nice work, Chummer. No pressure, right, Billy? Okay. Get your guesses in, guys, in 5 seconds. Get your guess in 5 seconds, and then we'll move on. I think the big clues are, for those of you, I'll explain this, so this will be more than 5 seconds. The sun is to our south, so I think we're in the northern hemisphere. I think this is low camera, so this is low camera. Looks like it's a very kind of rural location, and I think that this architecture in particular is the biggest clue in terms of like getting the country. Low camera and that architecture. Where's the mountains here? I see the mountains to the southeast, southeast. Okay, I could work with that. Mountains to south, southeast. East is on this side. Okay. But yes, you got this, Chummer. We're proud of you. You guys are doing really fantastic, and I think that you guys are amazing. Okay, what we're going to go do is I'm going to close the guessing. Okay, so we're closing the guessing, and that way, this is a new thing that we're doing here. That way, so when I put my guess in, you don't necessarily know where I'm guessing. Okay, so guesses are closed. I think we're in Japan. Okay? I think we're in Japan because of the low camera, and it looks like a Japanese kind of style house. I couldn't see some of the other clues I normally look at, like language or like the little pole side barrier thing. But I think that because the mountains to the southeast, the mountain range kind of goes down the center of Japan. I'm going to try and guess around there. I don't know where, though. Southeast mountains. Guess kind of over here we go. Maybe by Nagano. Maybe a little bit north here. That seems like a reasonable guess there. Okay, but Japan. I'm half Japanese, by the way. Half Japanese, for those of you who don't know. My ancestors came to the United States in the 1890s. I am from the Aichi-ken prefecture, so that's right around here. And also Wakayama Ken. Let's see, I just kind of scroll out there. I lost Wakayama. I think it's over here. Nope, that's not right. Oh, come on. Where's Wakayama? There it is. So the city of Wakayama. The city of Wakayama in Wakayama Ken actually probably was a town back then, or maybe it was a city. I'm sure it looks a lot different now than it did before. So, but at least I know where my hometown is in at least one area in Japan. It's here. It just looks very different than, say, the village my ancestors left 100 years ago, more or less. More than 100 years ago. But yeah, Wakayama Ken. Okay, here we go. Miguel, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Miguel. How's that going for you? I think it's always interesting, to trying to trace your roots back to your ancestral villages. But it's difficult, right? How far back can you track your family lineage? I think I can only track my family lineage back to my great-grandparents. Maybe a little bit to my great-great-grandparents, but I think only to my great-grandparents on both sides of the family. I don't think I have any records beyond that. There might be someone in my family that does, but I do not. So I can only go back about 4 generations. Which is kind of sad, honestly, hopefully I write it down so that my descendants will know more information than I did, right? So they could go back to because my descendants will be 5 generations, right? If I could do 4, they could do 5. That's how it works, assuming the knowledge isn't lost. Okay, it was Japan. I do apologize to our friends, Chris, Cascadia, it's not Germany, to apologize. Bottle, it's not Austria. And it wasn't Taiwan, although that did throw us off one other time. Lost man. At least for me beforehand. Lost man, Manitos. But yeah, Japan. Okay, we got here. So we got Chummer over here. We got Mage, Hymnal, and Kami. Pretty good. You guys are. Excuse me. Pardon me. You guys are to the south here. Havers to the north, and the top 3 are Simon Goose, myself, and Avada Kedavra. Congratulations, you are first. Nice work. We are actually right here, right on this side of Japan. You could use it based on the mountains. We're a little bit closer to Niigata. They're south of a city called Gosen. And then we're just kind of, I think, like in a smaller kind of area. There's just kind of very rural, a lot of farmland. We're by the 226 road, and then there's like a Panasonic shop over there. There's a shrine. I'd like to visit a shrine sometime. Japan, looking at Japan is really cool. It reminds me a lot about anime. To me, anime is always fun because it's like, this is where, this is a country that my ancestors are from. Although it looks very different now than back then, right? They left Japan prior to World War II, prior to World War I. So, so I'm sure the country looks very, very different today than it did back then. But it's really neat. Okay, but here we are. Nice work. Good guesses, guys. Good guesses. Okay, let's take a look at the summary. No. I'm not a pro, but I have played this game enough times to pick up a few things. Okay, so let's take a look at the first, second, third place winners. First place, gold medal, Chummer. No big surprise. Chummer is a really solid player. 20,500 points. Chummer, nice work. You get the gold. Mage, you get the silver medal. Of course, Mage is also a GeoGuessr genius. 18,000 points. The bronze medal goes to Haver, our friend Haver, with the 3 kids. Nice work, Haver. I guess it's a combination, both you and the missus. You guys did the combo together. You got the bronze medal at 14,700 points. And then I get the honorable mention at 14,200 points. Also, I'd like to point out that Chummer has a streak of 10. And of course, a big sorry for our friend Sia Doubt who lost their streak. So yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Haver did not do badly in those rounds, right, Haver? You guys did. It was tough. Those were really tricky. Those were very tricky maps, tricky rounds. It was tough. So yeah, but good game to everyone, and then look at everyone. You guys all did well. It's all a matter of kind of I wouldn't say it's a matter of practicing per se, but it's a matter of trying to figure out what to do and to just have fun with each other. Have fun with each other. Okay. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize, but we have come to the end of the stream. But I know that you guys love playing this game, so we're gonna go raid someone that's playing Chatguessr. If you'd be so kind as to join me in the raid, say hello to everyone. We can go ahead and just say, hey, just say hello. They're playing Chatguessr, so you can continue playing these games. It's a friend of mine. His name is Danny. Really cool person. And we're just gonna check him out. So go ahead. And yeah, I know everyone likes to play. So let's go ahead and say do some rating, Danny. I want to wish you the best. Thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate it. I wish you best luck on your future games with Danny. And remember everyone that you guys are absolutely amazing. You guys are poggers, and I really do appreciate you joining me. I'll see you next time. Take care. Is Danny doing duels? Oh, no one's doing Chatguessr? Because Danny wasn't doing Chatguessr. He was doing Chatguessr, but now he's doing duels. No, he's doing Chatguessr. I see him. He's doing, yeah, he's saying Chatguessr time. I see, there he goes. He just moved on to Chatguessr. Okay, whew, we're getting right here, right at the beginning of the round. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll get you in there really quickly right away. Okay, love you all. Take care. Bye-bye. See ya. Okay, let's just stop the recording, and then we'll stop the